Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome to War of the Shattered Sun, episode 36. I am your humble dumble master, the one and only pudding pastry farting tart, and I have with me my lovely cast of intrepid adventurers. We have Punkyard Dog, CG, Joe, Mojo, Wolfstalker 16, and Jfrost 747. We are unfortunately missing our dear friend, that one schmuck tonight, as they had some family business that they had to attend to. So they are unfortunately not joining us tonight, but it is okay. We will remember them as they lived. They didn't die, but we will remember them as they lived. Yeah.
Cute as hell.
Looking fabulous.
In the arms of Kurt Angle.
In the arms of Kurt Angle. But, are you guys ready to get started? Like, properly?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm entranced by this Sean Connery pog.
I'm sorry, what?
Look at the image I put in
Sean
general.
Connery Pog.
It's at the top left.
I don't even know what to... Oh, I see.
Oh my god, it is.
I should imagine me a pod.
These edibles ain't shit. Oh my lord.
Last time, after you all defeated Paulo, the mob boss that your ally Corvo Blackwell was after, Corvo, Corvin, and Corey, which is incredibly easy to say, smile, left to retrieve the city guard. You had a conversation with Toriel, who seemed to have cleared out the casino of the rest of Apollo's men. And then you went to the guard station where you found out that the captain of the guard, Captain Scantamir, had gone missing. After some sleuthing, Corvo came to the conclusion that Scantamir's plan was actually to release Paulo. The rest of your group made a man shit himself, as well as kept Captain Scantamir at bay, and his men, Sans and Jean... Oh, wait, hold on. I misread that. Kept Captain Scantamir and his men, Sans and Jean, at bay until the rest of your party showed up. You all arrested Scantamir, Sans, Jean, and Paulo, and found yourselves in the good graces in the eyes of the now new Captain Celira. You got some money from Paulo's bounty and returned back to Dragon's Reach with Corvo, where you all reconvened with Marrow. The two of them went off to begin their investigation. And that is where we pick back up. You guys bunk down for the rest of the night because it was a long day and you all are very tired, so you get your long rest.
Slippy time, the time for slip.
Sleepy time. So go ahead and fix up your hit points, get your spell slots back. Let me actually do that for Diana really quick.
Hooray.
Hello, third level spell slots.
Yeah, boy.
Hello, full health.
So I need
Yeah,
to
Ramon had a time on that in that fight.
Dude, out of 52 hit points, I have 7.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Aches.
Man, it's almost like Scantamir fought you for most of the fight. Smile.
Factual.
Angriest police captain.
Yeah, no shit. Alright. So, we now pick back up. You guys are going to have a few days of downtime. I know we have a few people who want to do a few things, so we're gonna start with... Let's see, who is that? We're gonna start with Flit. Flit, what did you want to do in the next few days during your downtime?
So Flit had a few things that she wanted to do. I don't know which one to start with though. Did the music cut out?
I was just changing
Yeah,
it.
it did for me.
I'm just changing it. Relax.
Sorry,
Okay.
you didn't say anything, so we got worried.
While I was letting Flit
There
do
it
their
is.
thing.
All right. So, I guess we'll start with Flit realized that she is in a city, but she hasn't actually visited much of the city at all. She's mostly been in the castle, and that's been about it. So, Flit wanted to walk around Dragon's Reach for a bit.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you want to, like, try and look for, or do you just want to see where the fuck it takes you?
I just want to see where it takes me.
Okay. Roll me, we'll call it a investigation check. No, we'll call it a perception check. Just because you're just kind of looking. You're browsing.
Go perception, natural 1.
Flit, you're like, I'll just take like a walk down the road and I'll see where it goes. You immediately lose your way and wind up in a completely different ward in the city. You can kind of tell relatively where you are because you can still see the castle, but you have no idea where the fuck you are anymore. You come across this little what's the in the wall was the term I'm looking for?
Hole in the wall?
Hole in the wall, thank you. Hole in the wall, little like dive bars. Which the name of it would be, give me 1 second. The name of it would be the street cobbler. I'll put that
That's a
name
solid
in
name.
the thing in there for you. Street cobbler. Do you want to keep going or do you want to go inside?
She'll make a mental note of that. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's see if Foot's stupid brain acts up today.
Okay.
Okay, she's gonna keep going.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another d20 or another perception check.
Let me get here. Much better. 26.
26. Give me a second. I'm currently pulling up a different thing in notes. Okay. You... Let me see. You come across the Crimson Mantle Adventurers Guild.
Ooh.
It looks like it's not terribly busy at the moment as it is sort of in the morning, but you do think if you stick around it might get a bit busy.
I think Foot might look into that a little bit.
You gonna go inside?
I think she'll look around.
Okay. You walk inside and you can see that the main like lobby area is what appears to be like a restaurant slash bar for adventurers, and then you can see that there's a second floor for what appear to be like rooms, and then there's a hallway that goes down somewhere. The front desk, there is a young drow woman who's just kind of sitting there. She goes, hello, welcome.
Hello. Never been to this place before.
Oh.
I'm looking wide-eyed around.
Oh, well, if you want, I can give you a bit of an introduction, if you wish.
Yes, please.
Well, this is the Crimson Mantle. It is run by Marlo Rosentia, and I'll mark that name down for you. Marlo Rosentia.
Yeah, I got it right.
It is a top-of-the-line facility filled with all sorts of wondrous, interesting individuals, and she sort of gestures to the mostly empty like dining area.
She's like, but just looks at the gestures like, are you lying to me?
No, I'm sorry. Truth be told, this is actually my first day. What was the second part? We have state-of-the-art cooking facilities. We also have rooms for adventurers who wish to stay the night, and we have a state-of-the-art training facility, as well as a library for our more magically inclined users.
Oh, a library sounds great. I know someone in particular who really likes to read.
Well, if you wish to, you can see she is clearly looking at like something behind the counter. She is not very subtle. If you wish to, if you wish to use our library facilities, you will need to join the Crimson Mantle, the guild.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I've never been part of a guild before. Actually, I'm gonna PM some to you real quick.
Okay. I shall wait. Let me go and find you. There you are. Do you want me to type back, or the answer, or do you want me to just say it?
You could just say it.
She looks very familiar to the one you met in Dry Hollow.
I was thinking that. Hey, this sounds kind of weird. Do you know someone named Lutelia?
You can see her expression sort of... She looks a little shocked. Yes, that is my twin sister, actually.
Oh, you have a similar profession to your sister.
I know, it kind of runs in the family. We've always been receptionists, secretaries. Our moms did it a lot as we were growing up, so we sort of ended up doing the same thing.
Oh, that's interesting. We were when we were in Dry Hollow. We were the Hollow.
Holler.
We were in
Dry Holler.
Dry Holler. When we were in Dry Hollow, that guild was one of the first places that we went to. I remember having. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
You're fine. That's wonderful. Roll me a wisdom check really quick.
That's a 9.
Okay. Nothing seems amiss.
Yeah, it was. I have found myself having a great time there for when I was there. So maybe I'll look into this place a little bit more. I'm with a party myself, so I'd probably talk to them first before signing on. But
Right. Well, we are open most hours of the day and as well as weekends. So if you ever change your mind, you are more than welcome to come back.
okay, thank you. I didn't catch your name.
Let me actually check her name because I actually forgot it. Hold on. I'm gonna just type it up. Her name is Luteria.
Got it. Well, Luteria, I'm Flit. It was a pleasure to meet you.
It was a pleasure to meet you as well. Flit, as you sort of begin to turn and leave, she goes, a moment before you leave, you said you came from Dry Hollow, yes?
Yeah.
Do you by chance know if my sister is alive?
Did we find her in the refugee camp?
None of you. Well, I'll let you make a history check. Because you weren't. I'll say with disadvantage because you weren't specifically looking for her.
13.
You remember getting a glimpse of a very similarly dressed drow woman in the camp. Like, similar to how Luteria is dressed now. It was just a glimpse, but you do remember it.
Alright. Flit will respond. I didn't talk to her specifically, but I believe I saw her in the crowd of refugees in Dawnfell.
She sort of lets out she lets out her breath. Oh, that's wonderful news. Thank you so much. And you can see like she is softly like beginning to tear up.
Flit's just going to smile a little bit, and it's like, well, I'm glad to have been able to ease that burden for you.
Yes.
I know there's an awkward silence, like, well, I'm gonna get going and
Right.
let
Yes.
everyone else know.
Yes. You have a wonderful day.
And Flit will walk out.
Do you want to keep exploring, or do you head back to the castle?
I'll do one more exploration, because
Okay.
I did have other stuff I wanted to do.
Okay. Roll me another investigation or another perception check. 13. You walking around a bit longer, you don't really end up at any place in particular, but as you like look around more and more, you notice that despite the fact that the Akodea is here, there are a lot of like smaller temples in town dedicated specifically to other gods. You know that the Akodea is like dedicated to really any religion. But as you go around, you begin to find temples dedicated to Cord, Coralon, Paylor, just very specific gods. Which you did not know was a thing before here in Dragon's Reach.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Flit has that voice of, that moment just thinking, oh, it's nice they got all these temples to gods. And then the dark thought, that don't exist anymore.
Smiles.
That single beat of nervous sweat, and Foot starts walking away.
Okay. Do you head back to the castle?
Yeah, I think I'll
Okay.
head back to the castle.
Alright, cool. And then, did you want to do the other thing? Or do you want to save that for a bit later?
We can save that for a bit later, I think.
Okay, I think I actually have a good spot to bring it in. So we'll save it for now, and we will move on to Rovan. Rovan, what do you want to do?
Hello.
Hello.
First, I think the things I want to do is, first and foremost, have you seen my dad? Have you seen my father?
It's the opposite of Finding Nemo, Finding Marlin.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so there again is a variety of people who could do a sending message, but you know that Esmeralda has history with your family.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check to find her.
Okie dokie.
I know investigation is not your strongest suit, so I'll call it perception.
Bless you. You are kind, sir.
I'm a kind god. Everyone remember that wink.
Oh, 5. I don't know why that was on advantage.
You, looking around, actually learned that Esmeralda is not in the castle at the moment. She is actually currently back in the Divine Isles handling some business with the ongoing war. So she is she is unavailable to you, but if you still want to try to send a message, there are other people who might be able to do that.
I'll try to take a quick look, because if I can't find them, I will put that on the shelf for later.
Okay.
One more perception.
Are you trying to find Esmeralda again?
Oh, I thought she was back at the Divine Isles.
Yeah, she's... That's why I was asking, because who are you looking for? I was just confused as to who you were looking for.
Oh, I didn't know if there was anybody else who could technically send a message. I'm like, she's all the way back there.
I would call that just an intelligence check to see who you know might be able to send a message to them.
Not intelligence. Why? Brain does the fart.
You're not really sure.
Another time then.
Okay.
And he'll go off trying to start researching into some history, some religion, and try to see if he can find like a armor shop or like an items shop within
Okay.
the
Like a blacksmith, or just like...
You know what? I'll go for a blacksmith.
Okay. roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. Ten.
It takes you a little while, probably longer than you like to admit, but you do kind of at one point you do sort of wander into a small alley, and you come across a blacksmith called the Fighters Workbench.
Politely knocks on the door if there's a door.
Come in.
Excuse me, are you open?
Yes, getting open for the day, actually. You look and you can see this very large, like, husky half-orc who's got, the big, gut. He's got the very broad shoulders, big arms. He's what I like to call in the business fat ripped.
Oh my god, I already love this man.
He's built like a bear, if that's, like... Yeah, he's built like a bear, essentially.
Oh god, he's my real dad.
Yeah. Pardon me, sir. I don't believe I've ever seen your shop before.
We're a bit out of the way, as you can sort of see, but it's no problem. Name gets around every now and again.
Enough. Fair enough. My apologies for interrupting your work. I was hoping to check and see if I could probably see if I could acquire a new weapon, or at least get one of mine worked on.
Sure, I've dabbled with a bit of enchanting, so I can probably take a look at your weapons if you're wanting to improve them in some sort. Or if you want, I can take a look at my stock, see if I can find something for a big fella like you. And he sort of does that backhanded slap onto your shoulder, so it gives you a light push.
Oh. I swear I will protect this man with my life should this city ever come under siege.
Hey, how about both?
And he'll be like, first, let's see your wares.
Alright, give me 1 second. And he goes into the back, and the first thing he comes back with, hold on. The first thing he comes back with is this... I'm trying to find an image, because I know what this is, but I want to find an image so I can describe it. Okay, so what he comes back with is this green trident. The trident, the base of the trident looks like just kind of like a metal pole, but at the top of it, up by the fork, there is a seashell, and then the points look almost like coral with bits of seaweed wrapped around them. And the bottom, at the very end of the handle of the trident, again, looks like coral, sort of formed into a spike.
Ooh, this is interesting.
This here trident, when you carry it, you can use a bit of that little magic, bit almighty, but you can control big ass fish with it.
Deep breath. Internally. Boy.
Now, this is very nice.
The last man who brought it in, it was a Triton gentleman. Shocker, I know. he was telling me about how he used it to have a shark assist him in combat, and that that was a neat fellow. His name was like, I don't know, Marlin or something like that.
Very impressive. Very impressive indeed.
And he'll kind of like hold it and like inspect the quality and craftsmanship of it.
Make me an investigation check.
Yo, more than happy to. Investigation. 16.
That's pretty good. It is a very fine weapon. It's definitely magical. But you can sort of see that under the surface, it has had its fair bit of use, but still seems to be in very good condition.
Nice. He will actually lay it on the table, and he'll actually put it off to the side, kind of be like looking it up. How much for it?
The man sort of thinks for a moment. He kind of looking at it. You actually watch him like pick it back up, and he sort of inspects it one more time. I'd be willing to part with it for I'll call it 600. I think that's fair to be able to call a shark into combat.
Kind of ponders on this one because potential shark buddy. Tell you what, Ravon will say, we'll look at him and he'll be like, before I make my purchase on that, I would also like to see if it's possible to also get a little work done on this. And he'll pull out his longsword.
What kind of longsword is it? Is it just a basic longsword?
Yeah, just a basic, because
Sort of picks it up. You haven't really used your longsword, so it's in very like fine condition. He kind of picks it up, kind of inspects it. He like taps the tip of the blade. He goes, "This is a very good quality steel. I can tell that you must come from a royal family of some sort, or maybe nobles. What exactly were you thinking of having done with it?" You can see he like takes it by the handle. He swings it in the air. Admittedly, he comes a little too close to you, but he sort of like plays it off as if he didn't do anything.
Well, let's just say I am an individual that, should I ever go into battle, I wish to have a tool for the right occasion.
currently, and he'll pull out Tempest Bane and Bane Moth and show these two to him.
These are good weapons here. This one does lightning damage, and this one does acid. So you seem like you are a friend of the elements, you could say.
I am very thankful for the powers of the elements, especially considering with my order.
As you're talking, you can see he, like, takes his tongue and he's, like, gently, like, tracing his upper lip. And you can see he's, like, thinking to himself, well, you got acid and you got lightning. Is there any other specific kind of enchantment, any specific element you are looking for this? And he sort of gestures with the sword.
Well, one is more shocking, and the other is a unpainful touch. Sometimes one should have a little bit of fire in their step.
Say no more, my good man. He, like, puts his hand up. Say no more. I think I got something for you. And goes into the back, and he doesn't come back with your longsword. Well, he leaves your longsword there. He comes back, and I know what I'm pulling up, but I need the picture, you see, to describe it.
Take your time.
Comes back with me see. Yeah, he comes back with a another longsword. The blade you can see is actually like a reddish color. It's got a gold hilt with a red gem in the middle, and it's got like a leather handle to it. He goes,
Oh.
"This here baby is one of my proudest works. I haven't been able to sell it yet, though, but I know it will come to the right person. You might seem like the right person here, my friend."
If it is of the fates, then who are we to deny destiny?
Yes, admittedly, it's very powerful, so it is a bit expensive. But you seem like a good man. I'd be willing to part with it for 2,500. And if you don't got the money right now, I can always. I mean, it's not going anywhere unless somebody buys it. So if you need to go and get more money, you know where to find me now, I'm sure.
Agreed. However, while that is in turn, how about... And Rovan will actually take his longsword and he'll lay it on the table and he goes, "Part of the payment coming from a trade-in of my own blade. It is a family blade forged by our best."
He
And I
sort of
will
looks at
even pay
you a little confused. You know, standard longswords are fairly cheap, right? Although, and he kind of picks up again, kind of looking at the steel. It is good steel. I'd be willing to give you maybe twice the price of a normal one, so about 30 gold.
I can get behind this. And he'll gladly give up the longsword.
Or,
Give me a bit
if you want, I could put an enchantment on this. It won't be as good as this, and he holds up the other sword that I showed you, but it will get the job done.
Tell you what, give me a little bit of time. Let me run back and try to see if I can scrounge up a little bit more. And I would like to at least put a down payment, at least, up on the sword, so that way it can be held. And in turn, I'll even buy the trident.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I like you. Got the heart of a businessman. But the build of one of the toughest warriors I've ever seen. He kind of like punches you a bit with sword still in hand, so he almost like cuts you on accident.
Reminded me of our family armorer. He's a good man.
Oh, if I remind you of him, I'm sure he was. But, and he sort of hands you back the longsword. I'll be waiting here if you decide to come back. But, if you don't, make sure to at least tell your friends, eh?
He'll at least put 100 gold down for the sword that gentleman brought out.
Okay.
To have as a down payment, and he'll even purchase the trident.
Okay. I'll send you the stat block, or the item page, but you have just bought a Trident of Fish command. It is a magic weapon. It has 3 charges. While you carry it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast Dominate Beast from it on a beast that has an innate swimming speed. The Trident regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Very nice. With that,
So yeah, if you find water, you could potentially get a shark friend.
oh, Rovan is also going to try to go and find one of his friends and kind of like see if he can get some help in trying to secure the final funds for
Roll me a
Shiny
d6.
Sword McGee.
Roll me a d6.
Oh, D6. Oh boy. Natural 1.
You find Kore.
Hi, Bonk.
Hello.
Immediately runs, like, accidentally charges into Kore and goes, "Poof." Oh, sorry, Kore!
Ow! What the fuck? Who? Oh, hey,
What?
dude.
Hey, listen, I have favor to ask.
You know what? She'll like hold her arms like and like kind of like turn away from him. Like, you don't want my blood, do you?
No, what would even I do with blood? No,
She turns
Let me
back.
actually-
Turns back happy again. Oh, okay.
Let me actually make a roll here.
Just making sure.
Okay, Diana is not there. I had to make sure they were not together.
Aw. He goes, listen, friend Kore.
What? And she like dusts herself off. What?
I found the armorer that sells very unique weapons. There is a very powerful sword in his possession. I am hoping to secure it. Unfortunately, he kind of like holds up his coin purse. I am a little short.
She looks up at him.
He's giving sad puppy
No,
dog eyes.
No. Let me finish. She looks up at him. And like looks at like atop, like at the, like just over the top of his head, and looks back down. Am I a fucking joke to you?
Kind of quizzically raises an eyebrow underneath the helmet, going, what?
She's being a little shit right now. Sorry.
He just looks, oh, you are doing the joke!
She starts laughing. Yeah. She pulls out her coin purse and starts like fiddling around with coins. How light?
Well, he realized, okay, it was 600 gold for the trident, right?
It was 600 for the Triton, yeah.
Right, and 1,000 platinum equals 1,000 gold, correct?
It's 10 gold equals 1 platinum.
Oh,
So
shit.
100 platinum would be 1,000 gold.
Alright. So that's 400 gold in terms of platinum remaining, and he still had, and he put a 100 gold down payment on the sword, so that would be, he'll look and say, I have put down 500 gold.
You told me you put down 100.
No, like, I have, my apologies. I put down 100 gold, and I have 400 left over in platinum. Forgive, math was not my strong suit in high school.
How the fuck did you put 400 plat down?
No,
That's
40.
above game.
Oh, fuck. Wait, hold on.
I
40
think you meant
platinum.
gold.
I
Oh,
get,
40 plat is what he meant.
yeah, 40 plat. My apologies. Again, math, not good. I also got this, and he pulls out the trident. This trident allows me to be able to, well, command fish 3 times a day. Last time it was used to command shark.
Her eyes kind of light up. Ooh, a shark. Okay, that's neat. And she'll kind of, she'll like pour it out like into her hands. And she'll pick out all but a couple gold. And then like, you know, filters, you know, the copper and silver back into her purse. And just hands him everything in her hand. Here you go.
You watch as this giant Goliath just, the eyes light up like a kid on Christmas, and he immediately bear hugs you.
So for context, Kore, how much did you just give him?
All plat, all but 2 gold.
And how much plat did you have?
44.
Okay.
So 44 plus, that and like 56 gold.
Alright. Let me check something here.
I'm not sure if this is enough, but it's a big chunk. and she'll hold the coin like her pile like in her hand, and she'll kind of bring it back to, and kind of like squint up at him. I want those piggyback bags though.
I will do one even better. And he is actually going to take out a piece of paper and, like, ye old number 2 quill. And he is going to immediately start writing down in, like, proper, like, common. To order of 1 core. Big IOU anytime, anywhere. Signed, Rovan J. Sionis.
Did you
And
just give her a
immediately-
piggyback pass?
I'm giving you a IOU anything.
You have a free Rovan card.
You have,
You have a
Nice.
Rovan voucher.
and he's actually kind of looking like, if you want, we could also do piggyback now.
Not now, but I mean, I just wanted to explore the city today. I think
Understood.
Diana's studying, so you're gonna come with me. That is also my price. But she'll like extend the coin pile again to him.
Deal.
I want to come with. I want to see this stuff.
Immediately just like grabs arm and just goes, okay, let's go, and immediately runs off like a hyperactive 5-year-old in a candy store.
As Rovan essentially carries you out of the castle, you both actually stumble across Flit, who is on her way back to the castle.
Oh, hi guys.
Hi,
Go! And tries to immediately grab Flint to grab.
Flit! Wait, no!
Oh, hi guys.
Hi, Flit! He's excited.
Friends! We have
He's
much
getting
to
stuff.
do.
Help!
Rovan, you take the two of them over back to the Fighters Workbench. You guys see Rovan. Flit, this was not one of the areas you explored. But you both have Rovan just take you down like a random alley somewhere, and there is this very nice little like blacksmith shop built into the alley.
Vaughn immediately just opens door gingerly, but then drags both friends in.
Oh, welcome back. Oh, you brought friends. Hello.
Yes, these are my
ladies.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Flit.
Hi,
Oh.
Flit. My
He's-
name. What were you
He's
gonna
fine. We are friends. He's just excited. He did not kidnap us. I promise.
say? He could if he wanted to, though. He's very strong from the looks of it.
Oh, thank you. You are very. Oh crap! And immediately lets go of Flint. Oh crap! I am so sorry. I forgot I choked you.
That's okay. I know that I could kidnap you if I wanted to, too.
Would you like
Wait,
some
I was
water,
gonna, like-
little lady?
I'm okay.
All right.
I mean, it's
Well.
free water.
Welcome to the Fighters Workbench. My name is Imsh, and I'll put that in. Imsh,
Oops.
Imsh.
Imps.
And
I
I
like
assume
it.
you're here about that sword again.
I am friend.
You see him put the sword back on the counter again.
Tell me about this blade before we finalize purchase, if you do not mind. I would like to know at least the history.
He goes, I'll do you one better. I'll give you a demonstration. And you watch him pick up the sword, and he waves it in the air and goes, Habushka! And the blade completely erupts in fire. The room is now warm. It is now bright. And you can see he has like some like mannequins over on the right side, and he goes over to one, and it's like got like armor on, and he gingerly takes off the helmet and the armor because he doesn't want to break it, and then he just with all of his strength just and just completely just bashes the sword into the chest of this mannequin. It completely alights in flame, giant gash across the chest. It's a good weapon.
Above game, happy murder noises.
And then he sort of flourishes the sword and the flame goes out.
Oh.
See?
Oh wait, no,
I
he
told
goes.
you.
Look at reading again. He would go babushka, and the fire goes out.
Wait, above game. Babushka.
Babushka.
Corey's like crawled around
love
from
it.
his arms onto his back, so she can see a bit better without like, taking up his hands.
Yeah.
That's neat as hell. She kind of shakes his shoulder. That is neat. That is
I
neat.
know, see?
You all seem like a lively bunch.
Yee.
Well, again, the price as it stands is 2,500.
Alright, I know I put 100 down.
You did,
Nearly
so
fi-
that brings us down to 2,400. Wait, did you put
Nearly-
100 platinum down or 100 gold?
100 gold.
Okay, just clarifying.
Yeah, I only have 100 plat.
Okay.
Well, had 100 plat. Now it's down to 40 plat.
If only you had found Diana.
I now have 0 plat.
If only you had found Diana Smile.
Oof.
Oh well. Let's see. So.
Here, let me
What's
roll
money?
Diana's divine intervention real quick. No,
No.
No.
Nope.
88 does not do it.
Pretty close though.
Is it?
88 miles per hour. We're gonna see some real holy.
Is that pretty close?
For divine intervention, it's like you get a 95 to 100, I think.
No, it's your level or lower.
Oh.
Yep. That's the one.
So it would have
Whoopsie.
been needed to be a 7 or lower.
Oh.
Big whoopsie.
I was thinking about it from the other end. My bad.
You're good.
Puts money together. Yeah. Pushes.
So how much money are you giving him at this current moment? So you gave him 100. Corey
Good
gave you
question.
44 gold, which is 440, or 44 platinum, which is 440 gold. Then you have 100. So you're up
Alright.
to 1,500. So you need 1,000 more.
Hold on. Let me look inside my.
How much
Bag
does
of
Flit
wonders.
have? Smile.
I can't do that to Flit. I can't do that.
But Foot will help out in one way. Foot will look at the guy. Wait. Shoot. How do I want to phrase this? You sure you couldn't give a discount? We're part of the Vanahir Guard, and she's gonna produce her badge.
I was about to try and do that.
Oh!
Forgot
Well,
about
shit,
that.
why didn't you say so? We'll drop it to, let me think. We'll drop it to 2,000. How's that sound? Always, big fan of God, big fan. Especially that big metal fella. You know the one.
Ah, yes.
I heard he was in town recently. I don't know how true that is.
Alright, so.
Hmm.
100 on that.
So you need
We
500 more.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Let me check to see if I got anything I can technically do a quick trading. Pardon me, I need to look into my GameStop credit.
Flag. Flit.
Bag.
You also have the bag of holding.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm looking through my inventory right now.
He wouldn't be interested in some kitty whipping stuff, do you think?
I hope not. That thing is so old at this point.
It would be
I was
quite
gonna-
old at this
Don't
point.
have that.
At that, Corey, I will say, at that point, the only thing it would be good for would maybe be for, like, alchemy stuff.
Ooh.
It's
sell it
quite
there,
old
then.
at this point.
Thank you for that, Tart.
It's fermented.
Creme de la Mau Mau.
So, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do something fun.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Hang on, I might have something. I'm honestly not sure though. And Foot is going to walk outside the shop, look down the street. Do I have enough space around me?
For what? You can message me if you don't want to say it out loud.
Messaged.
Okay. Hold on. Let me roll me a D100. Because here's the thing. You do have enough space, but it also depends on what you pull out. So roll me a D100.
72.
Uh-oh.
So Flit, you're sitting there in the middle of this alley, and you guys watching Flit outside rip off a patch from her jacket or her robe, and you see the patch just erupt into this 12-foot long rowboat that just sort of now is sitting in the center of this alley. Flit, you do have the space for it, but it is completely blocked off any further passageway down the alley.
Oh god, I'm choking from laughing.
the guy kind of sees this and goes, "Whoa, that's impressive. I don't know if I need a boat, but I mean,
It was worth the shot. You sure you don't?
Where'd you get a boat, Flit?
How did your fit bolt in pocket?
It's the robe, guys. Remember the robe?
No. I meant where did you get a boat?
From the robe.
You ripped off a Oh.
Oh, I get it now.
I mean, I'm willing to take it if you're offering it. I'll probably have to get a couple of the boys to help me lug it to the water, but I mean,
I'll do it for you. Free.
well, it's probably, well, I don't know, it ain't that big. Nah, it's fine. I'll just get a couple guys to do it, don't you worry. I'd be willing. He kind of comes out and he starts inspecting the rowboat. I'd be willing to give you. It's kind of hard to tell. He's gonna make a check. It's kind of hard to tell its quality, but I'd be willing to give you, I don't know, 150 for it, maybe? It's pretty big. I don't really have a boat. I'd like to be able to go out on the water. It probably isn't worth that much, but I will I like y'all, so I'll drop the price. If you want to throw that in for the sword, we'll call it 150 there.
Sure. I'll be glad to do that. What's that bring us to?
You now need 350 more.
Okay. So,
Desperate measures pulls out the greater healing potion.
Flit is going to come on over to Ravon and go, "No, I got this." And she's going to.
No, you already get both. You get both.
I got this.
But didn't even know they had the boat.
Corey's gonna like put a hand on his like mouth. He's like, da. Hold on, Ravon.
Flit is going to pull out her rather impressive amount of platinum and remove 35 pieces.
Okay. With all that together, he goes, "Alright, well, it looks like you all got it." And he pulls out like a custom sheath and he puts the sword in it. It's all yours. And he hands it to you. You now have a flame-tongued longsword. I will send this to you.
I'm going to enjoy doing this next bit.
Flame tongue is a very good weapon.
You watch as Ravon holds this thing. Tears begin to go into his eyes. And he just immediately bear hugs both Corey and Flit in a tight bear grip. And is crying. I love you so much.
That's a fella that appreciates a good weapon.
He's
Ravon.
squeezing hard.
This man understands quality.
want to help.
I mean, yeah,
Come on.
but
I will literally die and murder for you.
Just if you do
tempt
that,
me.
don't do it in my shop, please.
Oh,
don't.
yes, no, I understand. And he immediately walks out with them while still crying.
No.
In bear hug.
He sort of follows you out, and as you guys like leave the alley and start going like down the way, you hear him just quietly go, "How the fuck am I getting this out?"
He offered, to be fair.
It's true.
You gave him a boat.
Gave him a boat, offered to bring it down. He's like, nah.
Also,
Walked out. How the fuck am I supposed to get this down?
that boat is 10 feet by 12 feet.
Oh shit, it is big.
That's
It's a
big
pretty
boat.
big boat.
I mean, it's a rowboat.
It says rowboat.
Rowboat?
It says a rowboat, 12 feet long, and then I looked up a rowboat and it said rowboats were 10 feet wide.
Ah.
I'm just saying this right here.
Unless
we could
spec-
technically put a mast on that thing.
Unless it was a
Yeah.
specific kind I was looking at, that's just what I saw. But we're gonna put an end to that scene because I think that's good. Ravon, you now
Yeah.
have a Trident of Fish command and a Flame Tongue longsword.
Still crying, holding these two.
Yeah. Who do we have next? We're gonna go to Corvin next. Corvin, what are you doing, my man?
Much like what I was doing. Sorry, much like what he was doing. Last time they had some downtime, seeing if Nicholas and Theon needed any help.
You go into their workshop and Nicholas actually isn't there. Theon sees you and he goes, "Ah, welcome, Corvin. Can I assist you with something?"
It's more like, can I help you? Has Nicholas made any kind of progress with the necklace?
Truth be told, I don't actually know. He said he was going to use his home workshop to look at the necklace. So we probably won't see him for a few days. And I know better than to step into his workshop when he is, working.
Well, I'm glad I at least hit his intrigue. That says
Right.
something. Yeah, it just feels a little. I don't know. I feel a little like I'm not contributing.
Oh no, but don't worry. You will have plenty to do soon. I actually have a small favor to ask you.
Oh,
I saw the young Sarah give me a sort of look the other day. I was wondering if you could just send her my way.
a look. Like, what kind of look was it?
A look of that she may need something from me. I don't know what, but you could just send her my way.
Apologies, this is hitting all kinds of curiosity because I don't know, like... You know what, I'll probably just go ask her then. Yeah, kind of with like a very confused look on his face, he'll go try and find Sarah.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
19.
19. You find Sarah very quickly, actually.
Just kind of walk up right behind her, just kind of tap her shoulder.
Huh? What?
Hi.
Oh, hey, Corbin.
Yeah, Theon wants to speak to you, and he said you gave him a look. Like, what's going on there?
Oh, look.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't recall doing so, but you said he wants to speak to me?
Yeah, like we can just walk and talk. Like, were you talking last you spoke to him? Were you guys talking about anything odd or?
The last time I talked to Theon, I was asking him and Nicholas about the Hellfire Assembly.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. What, you're going to ask Theon to get your memory back?
I've been thinking about it. It might be helpful.
Hey, Corbin's going to lead her to the room where Theon's at. I have to dip for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I hope you guys know the reason why.
Yeah, no, you're good. All right.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. So, Corvin sort of guides you, Sarah, and we'll take your turn now that Corvin has to step away. Corvin sort of guides you over to where Theon is, and he goes, Sarah, please, come in.
Hey, Theon, Corbin said you wanted to talk to me?
Well, I actually had a feeling you wanted to talk to me.
Well, it's more or less something I've been debating.
Tell me about it. And he sort of gestures to an open chair across from him.
Alright, Sarah will sit down then. God, above game, this feels like a therapy session.
It's an intervention.
I mean, depending on what you decide to do here, it might be.
Very true.
So, what is on your mind?
Well, I met my uncle a while back, who I didn't even know existed. And he gave me a note from my dad, who I killed, admittedly. But the note talked a lot about the Hellfire Assembly, and it said that the Hellfire Assembly took my mother for experiments. And when I found out, they altered my memories.
Oh no, you wish to retrieve them.
Well, I've been thinking with the Hellfire Assembly raising again, it might be helpful.
Right. I believe you and I have had this talk before. I don't know. Lots has happened over the past week or two, but you do have to know that if you do decide to do this, you may end up coming out worse than you currently are. Are you prepared to deal with the emotions and the consequences of your returning thoughts?
You mean it's possible I'll go insane?
It's likely. I can't speak for your memories, but if your note is true, I forget. Did you tell him about the note? Like, I know you told him about the note, but I think you guys have had this conversation before. Did you tell him what was on the note at all?
I think we have had the conversation before, and I think I did tell him about the note, but I can't remember.
Okay, that's okay. He goes, if it turns out that you suffered much pain and strife, then you may find yourself actually, well, you may find that it may be best to leave things forgotten. And if you decide that you do not wish to keep these memories, I can always change them again. We'll get into weird hypotheticals, of course, and you can see he starts thinking, but I do believe I can restore them to their forgotten state if you do not wish to keep them.
Well, it's good to know that's an option. I kind of thought that it would be permanent if I had my memories restored.
I have to think about it a bit, but I have to think about the logistics and the aspects of it, but I do believe I could return it to a forgotten state if I attempted it. But the choice is yours, of course. I'm not going to persuade you one way or another. I just want you to make sure you have all your facts straight. Are you prepared to deal with whatever memories may come your way.
I hope so. If I'm not, I do have the rest of my group and Raven to help keep me at least a little bit sane.
You wish for me to conduct the spell then?
If I do go through with this, what would I have my real memories as well as the fake ones? Or
If somebody wiped your memory, you would actually remember that individual wiping your memory. You would have both sets of memories. You would have the set that this individual gave you, and you would have what is the actual truth.
good to know.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Sarah's in the middle of therapy.
Oh, how much did I miss?
They're talking
Not a
about
lot.
what the next step is.
Okay. I'll catch the VOD for the specifics.
Okay. I'm going to come back to you in a moment.
Let's do this. I think it'll be helpful.
You sure?
About as sure as I'm going to be, and if I think on it any longer, I'm afraid I'll change my mind.
Let us not waste time then. And he stands up and he comes behind you and he goes, close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths.
Sarah will do what's told.
What's some good fitting music for this? There we go. Yeah, that works.
La Bamba. No.
Theon casts the spell and he sort of puts his hands on the top of your head. And at first you don't feel like anything's changed. And then like a wave, your memories return to you. Months worth of memories. Starving, alone, your only company being the deeply decorated masks of your captors. You remember the darkness of your wet, tiny cell. Some would compare it to that of a cage, rather than a cell. The ceiling low enough that you would have to hunch over to stand. Barely enough room on the floor to lay down. You remember the crack and the hot sting of the whip as it would line your back at the start of almost every day. You remember your mom's screams as she would be whipped at the same time as you. Until the day she stopped. You remember hanging from a ceiling-mounted hook, and as you saw her body drop, as they cut her down from her hook, you remember the man who beat her, the large man who beat her mercilessly, call her one word: weak. You remember your afternoons being spent in the company of mad scientists, injecting strange serums into your veins and stripping bits of your flesh for study. The horrific, vicious cycle that you endured, repeated day after day after day endlessly. You eventually lost hope. Then one day you overheard a conversation between two cultists. We should purge them. We have the results we were searching for. No. Matriarch Kynareth has other plans for them. Bring them to the Adjudicator. He will start with this one. You remember being dragged out of your cage again. Too tired to even fight back. Being brought before the sanctum of the Adjudicator. A room covered in arcane symbols and runes. In the center of this room, a woman in chains. Scars decorating her mostly naked body, which kept her chains which kept her arms spread wide, her knees barely able to bend on the floor. A very tall iron mask completely sealing her head. A bloody nine-tailed whip laying on a nearby table. You are dropped on the floor before this woman, her voice slightly muffled within the interior of the mask. You bring this child to me. Why? The matriarch demands a field test. You are to scramble her memories, adjudicator. You are to fill her with murderous intent and rage. The matriarch asks that we set her loose on this world for further research. Very well. May my flesh weep the will of the matriarch. Drave no corterum. The two men behind you repeat, Drave nor corterum. You remember one of the men picking up the cat o' nine tails and beating the woman set in the mask, her blood leaking to the floor. She did not scream. She didn't even flinch. Her blood sinking into the runes on the floor, which then began to glow and fill the woman with strange power. You remember the tall iron mask erupting open, the torn, bloody, maggot-infested skin of the adjudicator's face sending a dark fear down your spine. You remember her roar and the bright blue light that followed it, piercing you to your very soul. You remember passing out, waking up back at home, filled with nothing but rage and disdain for your own father. At the time, you could only feel the heat of revenge for the things your father did to you. But now, you know the truth behind it all. You know the rest of the story from this point, but these are the memories you gained back. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Nine. Oh dear.
As these memories come flooding back and you remember all the pain and hardship that you suffered, you just immediately burst into tears and just sort of sink down onto the floor. You mentally, you're fine, no real change, but just the realization and just recalling all these memories that you had forgotten is a lot for you. Theon sort of comes down and sort of kneels next to you and he goes, "It's all right, girl. I am here. Don't worry." Back to the pleasant music. So, to recap, pick up a couple pieces of information there. The big one being the reveal of, well, I'll let you figure it out.
Well, the biggest one to me is Matriarch Kynareth. Because isn't that the name of the major that...
Major Nin Kynareth.
Yes, that one.
Man, am I really wishing Jericho were here today?
I know, I am too.
Oh, not all that sent. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to send all that to you.
Thank you. I was getting worried how I was going to get notes for all of that.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna download it as a Word file and I'm gonna send you the file.
Okay, that works.
So Theon sort of looks to you and he goes, "Was it worth it?" That's what you have to ask yourself now.
It's a lot of information.
Sure, take your time.
the one thing that really, really sticks out to me is the name Matriarch Kynareth.
You can see Theon taken a little bit back by that. Sounds like we'll have to inform Cormac.
Yeah, isn't... Kynareth is the kobold that resides? Is resides the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
That resides over Dawnfeld.
The refugees. And you can see Theon thinks for a moment and he goes, I have to go alert Cormac. Are you going to be alright?
Above game, Cormac or Cedric?
Cormac. Because Cormac is the leader of Evergreen, where Dawnfeld was located. He was also...
Right.
Nin was also essentially his second in command.
Yup.
Right, I forgot about that.
Hey, Tart.
Yes.
Mostly to kind of piece together stuff. Was Corbin like kind of sitting in on this whole thing?
I would say you could have been outside the room if you want. You can make a perception check to listen in, but this would have been a private conversation between the two of them.
Cool. 11.
Oh, barely skipping that nat 20.
Honestly, if Corbin really wanted to be in the room, I would have been okay with it.
Okay. If you would have been okay with it, then I would say yes, Corvin, you would be there.
I think Sarah's mindset would be, it would be good to have a friend with me in case this goes wrong.
Fair
Corbin
enough.
is here anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so yes, Corvin, you've been here for this conversation.
Yeah, because he would have stopped Theon and he would have said, if you would allow me, I can send him something really quick.
It's alright, he is just in the other room. I'll go tell him in person. You should stay here and take care of your friend.
Forgot he was still here.
Yes. He is still there.
Theon, do you know where my Major Kynareth is? It might be a good idea to keep a close eye on her.
Chances are she's still in Dawnfeld. But we'll have to... I guess I'll have to do some work and make sure. But I'm going to right now alert Cormac and probably Cedric as well, so if you two will excuse me. And he stands up. He helps you up, Sarah, off the floor, and he walks out.
Corbin will see Theon walk out the door, wait like a moment for him to be out of earshot. Alright, so he said no to Cormac. Why don't we send a message to Nin, see if she has any outside family?
I don't know how good of an idea that is, Corbin. What if she figures out we're onto her?
That is a good point. But I don't know. My nosy sensors are tingling. I have to know, you know?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Maybe we should talk to the rest of the group first.
Okay. So what else? I hate to pry, but what else happened in your vision?
Ugh. Hold on. I'm trying to get the Word document to open and I'm having issues, so give me just...
You're good.
You're fine.
Don't worry.
Technology be like this.
It sometimes do. You don't wish it to be, but it do. It do be like that. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of dialogue. Little thing I wrote up. Smile.
Processing.
Yep. Like the gears are working.
Tard, is there any chance you have this in like a Google Doc? It wants me to purchase Microsoft 365 in order to open this.
Here, let me reopen it. I'll send it to you as just like a notepad file. How's that sound?
Okay.
That should
Or just
that
break it
should
up
open
into
fine.
a few different messages due to the character limit.
No, I turned it into a file and sent it to her.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was too big. So hold on, there we go. So try opening this. That should just be like a standard like text file. Oh, I hate the way it did that. Yeah, it's just a text file now. You should be able to open that in like Notepad. If not, let me know and I'll
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. If not, I'll send it as a PDF. Who wants to learn how to open a PDF? Now, just so I can, actually, I have this, so I don't have to ask this question. Okay, cool.
Okay, got it. It's aside from the whole Major Nin thing, there was this woman, mostly naked. She had like a steel mask around her face. They called her the Agitator.
The
She's
adjudicator.
Adjudicator, sorry.
You're good.
I don't know what she did, but she's that replaced my memories.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Did they say anything like weird or like any kind of like catchphrase?
Yes, actually, there were two men that brought me in to the lady, and when she removed my memories, all three of them started chanting, and I'm so sorry if I get this wrong, Dra'ev nor Cortera.
They weren't chanting it. They said it just once before the
Oh, was
process
it
even
once?
began. But it is Drave nor Corterum.
Okay. I'm
I
sorry,
understand it's a
sucked.
lot, so I can understand it's probably hard to read. Look, fake Latin is hard, okay?
Is that what that is?
It's a language. Smile.
Fake Latin. Flatten.
It's a language. Smile that neither of you speak. Smile.
Hey, Tar, can I recognize the language?
Make me. What would language be? I'll call it a history check.
Okay.
Actually, may I as well?
Go for
I
it.
had to make sure that I had normal on. 21.
Okay. Let me see what Sarah gets as well.
2.
Sarah, you have no idea. Corvin, that is very much draconic.
Sounds like draconic. Maybe we could ask Jericho or Theon when whoever we see first about what the meaning of that word of that phrase is.
Or Flit.
Wait, Flit knows Draconic?
Flit does know draconic.
Yeah, lizard folk, right?
Mm,
Oh, or Flits too. Sorry.
Whoever we run into first. Theon's just over in the other room, he said.
Theon is in just the other room. You don't know where Flit or Jericho are, but if you wanted to try to seek them out, you could probably find them fairly easily. If you guys want to find Jericho, I can just play as Jericho.
I actually need to step away for 2 seconds. The dog is whining.
Okay, no problem. So, Corvin, who are you thinking you want to seek out?
Part of me wants to be lazy and just send a message to Flit. Like, just because.
Go for it.
Just because. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Flit, you're gonna get a message in the back of your head. Hey, Flit's curious question. Drave nor corderum. What does that mean?
Flit, you know that Drave nor Corterum is Draconic for long live the court.
Long live the court. Why do you ask?
You would have to send another. You would have to use another spell to reply to Flit.
Yeah.
Just do it. You have multiple days downtime.
Yeah, I was thinking. Honestly, I thought about how funny would it be just to leave her hanging.
Just
Do it.
left on
Yeah.
red.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Do druids even get sending? I don't know.
No, they don't.
No.
Okay.
It's a wizard and cleric spell.
Unfortunate.
Well, wizard cleric bard spell.
So you just leave
Everyone
her
but
hanging.
druids. Fuck.
Yes.
That's not fair.
Well, I
I'm
don't think
calling
rangers get
bullshit.
it either.
No, they don't.
No.
So
I think it's full casters who get it, except druids.
a real quick aside. Just a real quick aside since you messaged Flit. Flit's gonna be hanging out with everyone else. It's like, oh, Corvin just sent me a message, but I don't think I know how to respond properly, so I should probably go tell him in person.
Ravon's still crying, holding both Flit and Core.
Flit, I would say make an Arcana check. Sarah, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Recap: Corvin is being lazy and asking Flit via message what Drave nor Cortera means, which Flit knows it means "long live the court."
Okay.
19.
You would know you can reply.
I did reply.
Oh, okay. Ignore me then. I thought you were taking back the reply to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna just go tell him in person."
No, I wanted it to be like, oh, he didn't respond to me. I did something wrong, so I better go tell him. in
Oh, I
person.
misunderstood. Okay. So the rest of you decide to go and find Corvin and Sarah.
Yeah.
To sort of move things along, you guys are all able to reconvene fairly easily. You all sit down. Jericho is there too. Cough, cough. As well as Diana. Diana's there now as well.
Friends!
Why are you so happy?
Immediately slams down the trident flame tongue.
Oi, be gentle.
Oh,
I'm broke.
you're right.
I'm broke helping you. You better be gentle with that shit.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Immediately sets it down, like, very gingerly, like...
Picks it back up to put it down gently.
What? Diana kind of looks at them. What are those?
Like, is it magical or something?
My life saving.
This is... he lifts up the trident first. This is a trident of fish command. Apparently...
Fish command?
Okay.
Yes, apparently the last owner used it to control shark.
Oh.
Hey. Hey, Tart.
Yes.
Can I roll, like, nature to figure out what a shark is?
Oh god, that's right, you don't know what...
Sure. Yeah, sure.
What is fish?
You know what a face shark is?
A face shark?
You
But you
think
don't know what an
Ravon...
actual shark is.
You think Ravon is pronouncing it wrong, and he's referring to shark, which are above game face sharks.
Shark.
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 I swear.
Shark.
I swear, your accents are weird. You mean a shark, right?
Oh, shark.
No, what the hell is a shark?
A shark is essentially a shark, except it's bigger and pink.
I swear, you're gonna sit there and tell me that it's just this fish that isn't even pink.
Okay, buddy, we're getting you an animal book.
So we are cutting you off of whatever you are drinking. I think you
What?
are maybe under
Or
the influence.
smoking.
Exactly.
What does Flit do?
What pulls out her book of animals?
Do you navigate over to
Corbin,
the
now
page for
Corbin,
sharks?
This one goes moo. Before it turns to the page with cows on it.
You don't have to mock me. I know what a cow is.
You mean a cow?
I swear. I'm not
Ravon's
gonna be-
giving a
I'm not gonna-
shit-eating grin.
I'm not gonna sit here and be judged just because of my accent.
So I'm just letting you. Just a side note. I didn't get a chance to say it because you were choking me, but just letting you know that's coming out of my diamond that saves you from death fund. So
Ravon will look and
Ah!
Ravon just looks and he goes, okay. And he just gives immediately like another bear hug onto Flit.
So,
I went
Oh, Flitty's gonna start crying again. No.
so Corvin, you flip over to the page for sharks, and you can see that there are a variety of sharks here in the material plane. Some with
There's the wobbegong. There's the whale shark.
yep.
The
What the
fuck is with this one's head? It's stretched.
That's a hammerhead.
Noted.
There's tiger. There's bull.
None of
Okay,
them
tigers-
look.
There's nurse sharks.
Okay,
None of them
tiger
look
and
as-
sharks are
One,
separate
great
things.
place.
None of them are pink, and none of them look as big as the sharks you encounter in the Feywilds.
These are small compared to what I'm used to.
You know, it's
So
not
we're
always
gonna need a
about a
bigger
size
boat?
competition.
Shut the fuck up, punk! Oh my god! Take your fucking inspiration. God damn it!
Oh, God.
I love you.
I don't know. I
But
don't.
we just gave away our boat. We're gonna
Damn
need
it,
a
you
bigger
beat me to
one.
I can help. I got a slow clap.
Take your fucking D8 inspiration. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Worth
I
it.
completely missed what Punk said. I was yelling at J Frost in the Discord.
She said, when speaking about sharks, she said, "Oh, so we're going to need a bigger boat."
Literally.
I said, but wait, we gave away our boat to get him these things.
I
It's a
love,
Jaws reference.
I
He
love
said.
Jaws.
Does it-
Jaws is
Jaws.
such a good movie.
That's why I don't know
It
it.
is
I
a
was
good fucking movie.
terrified of Jaws when I was little, so I've never seen
Oh
it.
no.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
if you watched it when you were little, yeah, I can fucking imagine.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I did.
That is
and then I
not
did
a
again when I
movie you
was
show
older.
your kids.
No,
No,
you
it's
shouldn't.
not.
Hey, remember that's in that movie where there's a scene where a kid gets fucking eaten? I do.
Yes.
Or
yes,
remember the
I
captain
remember.
getting bitten in half and blood shooting from his eyes? I remember that.
Remember how
My
the bear is
grandmother
completely.
isn't very smart and thought I would know the difference between real and computer animated.
No.
It's a movie.
No.
I was scared of fucking Jim Carrey's fucking Grinch costume when the live action movie came out.
Okay, we were all offended by that thing.
I literally my brother and I fucking cried in the theater and our mom had to take us home.
Oh,
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
we better finish here.
Yes. I'm not giving you inspiration for that. Fuck off.
Damn it.
I know. I'm just happy that we got a good Jaws joke in there.
There are very few and far between.
So Diana kind of looks at the sword, and what's about that one?
Oh, this is what did he call it? Kind of brain farts for a second. Oh, flame tongue. Oh, immediately pulls it out and goes. Oh, what was the word this again? I would like to try to roll a brain blast if possible.
Okay.
Rain blast!
Well, here's the thing. You're not attuned to it yet.
Oh shit, that's right.
But actually, you probably don't know that. You know what? Roll an intelligence check.
Think.
You
Oh,
don't
pretty
remember.
That's a 6.
Just immediately goes, hey, wait. Immediately starts shaking the blade violently. Why is flames not coming out?
Is it supposed to do
Shakes
something?
violently. It's supposed to literally go on fire. You saw? And immediately points. It's like doesn't point the blade, but like holds blade out to like Kore. What were words again?
Were we here for the words?
You were there. You and Corey both know that the word was babushka.
Go for it, Corey.
It sounded like babushka.
It definitely lit things on fire.
Babushka?
Jericho goes, "What did you call me?"
Babushka?
Sword doesn't do anything.
Angry, shaking, violently shakes the sword.
Can I know that things require attunement, right?
Yes. You're currently attuned to at least one item.
Yeah, exactly. Have you attuned to it? You haven't had time to attune to it yet.
And Pan looks at Flit and goes, "Look, I am not wizard or cleric. I don't know what that means."
Basically, it's like a day for the magic item to be like, oh, hey, you're my new user, and it's like, cool, I'll help you out and do the things you need.
Well, it's not above game. It's not a day. It's just
forget how much.
it's 30 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know it was like 30 minutes.
Yeah. For most
It kind
items,
of
it's 30. It's just 30 minutes. 30 minutes devoting your time and concentration to the focus to this one item.
I will devote the next 30 minutes into silently and angrily staring at this blade.
Okay.
It's
Now
your
here's the part where I can
concentration.
tell you that if you want, you can change the command word, or you can leave it as babushka if you want.
Darn. On one hand, screw it, I want babushka. It's just
Babushka.
too good a word.
All right. Babushka, the flame tongue.
I am now naming the sword that, thank you.
I was gonna say, Jay Frost, if you weren't gonna put that as the Flame Tongue Sword's name, I was gonna be very upset with you.
So
I have many things.
I assume we have more to talk about here. Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on there, but, I got my memories back, which came with some majorly concerning news.
You okay?
For the most part, yeah. But we have bigger to try. Major Kynareth is part of the Hellfire Assembly.
We don't really know if it's Nin. I personally think it's probably somebody in her family, but so far that there's no evidence suggesting that thought. So Nin's kind of our closest suspect.
A couple of you can see Jericho's face sort of sadden a little bit.
Above Game's starting to be really glad I never commissioned art of Nin and Jericho.
Smile.
Oh, no.
Jericho quietly, just thinks to themselves for a few moments.
So, what exactly is she connected? How?
From what I now remember, she was one of the matriarchs. She must have been in charge or something, because she commanded 2 men to bring me to have my memories changed. The men said to the person that changed my memories, let me The Matriarch demands a field test. You are to scramble her memories.
What could she have wanted from you? What could they have possibly been testing?
I don't know. The other thing that I remember the guy saying is, you are to fill her with murderous intent and rage. The Matriarch asks we set her loose on this world for further research. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, explains why I wasn't immediately arrested when we arrived in Dawnfeld.
Flit thinks for a little bit. Corvin? You never did reply to me. What does this have to do with that message you sent me?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's the other thing. When my memories were changed, the three people in the room said a little... I'm going to get this wrong again. I'm sorry, Tart.
You're good.
Drave nor Corterum.
For the court.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
For the court.
Sarah Corbin would have given you the translation.
Ah, okay.
Jericho also speaks up. That's what it means. Long live the court.
The court. They'd be talking about the Court of Dragons, wouldn't they?
Yup.
That's where the Hellfire Assembly.
Well, but the Hellfire Assembly serves, above game. I'm pulling a blank on his name. What the hell?
They serve Normandy, yes, and he's... I would probably think that he is selfish enough to think he is above the court, since the court is the one who his current position in the first place.
Maybe he wanted them to refer to him as the court, and the rest of the dragons as something else?
That could be.
I have a kind of disturbing thought. You know that secret that we were supposed to keep secret? What if these guys found out that secret and that's why they're so gung-ho, I guess?
Flit, I for the life of me cannot remember what you're talking about.
The fact that the gods are dead.
Ah, okay.
That the Court of Dragons are actually like the quote-unquote gods currently.
I thought we already kind of covered that, saying that Normandy would have been part of the court.
Yes, Flit is suggesting, what if the Hellfire Assembly figured out that the Court of Dragons are like the true gods?
Oh, okay. Seeing as that they serve Normandy, he probably would have given them a bit of information in that regard, so that's not completely out of the box.
So, what now?
As the silence sort of lingers, Diana goes, well, we know that Corvo and Marrow are both working on their leads. Frankly, I don't think there is much else to do until they figure something out.
Theon went to tell Cormac what I discovered about at least the Kynareth family.
I wonder if they are connected to the Hellfire Assembly, and the Hellfire Assembly is themselves primarily made up of resurrected people. Would that extend to Nin?
Tart, what would I need to roll for that?
Roll a. Roll a history check.
That's funny.
Nice. You remember Nin, when you first met her, when you all arrived in, when you first met her, quote unquote, when you all arrived in, Dawnfell, it was not old, but was like sort of, like the equivalent of like a 30s to 40s aged human, about middle-aged. So it would be, it would be possible that she has either been running this organization or this specific coven for an extended period of time and has been resurrected once or twice, or she's only been running it for a shorter period of time and has not died. There was nothing when you first met her to suggest that she had been revived, but I mean, she fooled all of you, so you really don't know.
Would I remember anything from when I was living in Dawnfeld before?
Nin has been running Dawnfeld since as long as you can remember.
Okay. Well, in regards to that, there's a number of possibilities. She only appears in her 30s or 40s. It's possible she's only been running this coven for a specific time, or specific time for a short amount of time, or she's been running it for a while and been resurrected a few times. She's been running Dawnfeld for as long as I can remember, but I mean, I'm only in my early 20s.
So, I just had a weird thought. They said, long live the court. If Normandia is Tart above game, in any time during the explanations of like Normandia and his actions, was getting rid of the court anything mentioned?
No, but remind me, did you above game read the Hellfire Assembly book? Did Corvin read it?
What?
Did Corvin read it?
Probably, for sheer curiosity.
Then Corvin would know from reading that book that the Hellfire Assembly primarily, what's the word I'm trying to say? Wow, my mind just did a massive brain fart.
Oh dear.
It's okay. It's just that time of day.
Yeah, apparently. They primarily praise the court itself, not any specific member. The court in its entirety. Worship, that's the word I was looking for. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so this is just gonna sound like crazy ass theory time. What if the Hellfire Assembly are trying to become the new Court of Dragons?
Wait, hold on. Rovan, I'll take a quick look over. You mean usurpers?
Like, Normandy is going to help his followers, like you said, usurp the gods themselves and become gods or like gods.
I mean, would this be a case of usurping or copycats?
Tar.
No, copycat is B-O-T-T. Smile. Ignore that.
Hey, Gad.
Yes?
Could I roll a potential religion check? Or history or religion or something to kind of like see if it's possible for someone to technically usurp a god if it's still alive?
Sure. Make a religion check.
Alrighty, here I go, rolling that religion. 12.
You're not entirely sure. Maybe? It doesn't... I mean, it seems difficult, but not impossible.
Heard stories about the olden days, especially with the olden. I mean, Onos, Oranos. Wouldn't be impossible, but I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
Well, with what the Venahir god told us, they said that that deities come and pass and new ones take their place, seemingly every other 10,000 years or something like that. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched that this Hellfire Assembly could be trying for that goal.
The only question is, has it been nearly 10,000 years already? Or is there a certain event?
I think we need to talk to the guard, but after this information, I mean, who do we trust? Theon, maybe.
Can't start thinking that way.
I'm just...
Theon
If
appears
one-
in the room and drops a fireball.
Oh god, no!
Oh, Jesus!
3d8 damage, let's go, bitches! Ah!
Alright, let's get dex save.
I'm just thinking, Flit, if one's family, well, technically two families are involved in this, how many more are? How many people on the guard can we truly trust?
Nin wasn't on Vanahir guard though.
That's true. Nin is not part of the Vanahir Guard. Nin is an ally, but Nin is
Command of
not
the
a member of the
guard.
Vanahir
Oh.
Guard.
Okay, I have it in my notes. She's part of the guard. What the heck?
No, she is
The
just an
commander
ally.
of the city guard, but not the Vanahir guard.
She is a
Nin
friend of
is
Cormac.
Nin was a major for the Evergreen military, but she is not a
Vanguard.
member of the Guard.
Not the
Okay.
capital G guard.
Yeah,
Okay, that's my mistake. Then.
Lower
I
G.
apologize.
lowercase g.
Yeah.
Yeah,
City
Nin
Guard.
is just an ally. Well,
Another instance. Big G, little G, big difference.
Still,
Mhm.
still
ally,
okay,
quote unquote.
G.
Ally, quote unquote. Now.
The question kind of stands because we thought we could trust Nin, but now there's this information.
To be fair, I think the group that has been openly helping us try and take down Normandy is somewhat trustworthy.
True. I just completely lost my train of thought.
You all hear a voice. Nin will be handled when the time is right. And you all see Cassius Cormac walk into the room. I intend to make her pay for her betrayal firsthand. But right now, you all need to focus on preparing yourselves for the results of Marrow and Corvo's investigation.
They found something.
Not yet, but I'm sure they will soon. And almost like on fucking cue, a note, just a single piece of paper appears in the middle of the table that you guys are sitting at.
Ooh, magic note. Grabs.
Flip, the note says, on the right track, will contact soon, Marrow. Be prepared.
Marrow has a very good sense of timing.
Yes, they do that. a lot. It's almost freaky. It's like a, what is it, a sixth sense. It's very odd.
I guess they're not information brokers for nothing? Well, at least in Mero's case.
Right. But regardless, Nin will be handled when the time is right, and that time will be whenever we decide to retake Evergreen. And before that, we need to figure out what we're doing about the Hellfire Assembly, so you all need to stay here and wait for Mero and Corvo to finish whatever they're doing. Probably fucking or something, I don't know, they've done it before.
That was TMI. Going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Speak for
Cormac,
yourself.
Shut up, Corbin. Do we have any idea what's going on in Dry Hollow right now?
No. I am preparing to send scouts through the city. I am in contact with a few allies in Evergreen, but nobody has been able to make entrance to the city yet. Too many creatures, these strange creatures that you all faced before, they have surrounded the city. The Umberwood still stands, though, which is good news.
If you'd allow me, I'd be willing to go on a scout mission for you.
No, again, you all need to stay here and prepare for whatever. It points to the note, whatever they're doing, for whenever they're ready. I'll handle the current missions in Evergreen. You all are needed here. I do appreciate the offer, but this is hardly the time to start spreading us apart.
In the middle of the silence, Flit just kind of goes, "Oh, I just remembered that I told that receptionist that her sister was okay. I feel really bad now."
I mean, first, if you want me to, I can ask her how she's doing.
True.
I mean, that might not be a bad idea.
Do you decide to do that, Corvin?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. What does your message say?
Hey, cutie. Remember about 3 months ago, that cute little elf boy with the fancy colored hair? How are you?
Is that it?
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure who this is, but, I'm alright, I guess. Things are a little tense around here. Above game, I'm not keeping count of my words.
You're fine.
But physically, okay.
Corvin just looks at Flit. She's doing fine.
Oh, that's good. I was scared when we were talking about Nin for a little bit.
Corvin, you get another message.
Unfortunate.
So, I guess we really can't do much but just wait.
Diana sort of looks down at the table. Yeah, I guess not. But that means we'll be all the more ready when we're needed.
I guess. It's just, I don't know.
Doesn't feel good, does it? Knowing you can't really do anything.
It really doesn't.
Just means we'll have to do our best when the time is right.
Yeah. I suppose. Flick gets kind of a forlorn look on her face.
Diana sort of like takes her hand, she gives it a gentle squeeze. She sort of stands and goes, well, as long as we're preparing, I am going to potentially go see if I can, I don't know, see what resources the Echo Dea has that maybe they can lend us. I don't know, but I will meet up with you all later. She sort of comes over to you, Corey. She puts her hands on your shoulder, sort of gives you a kiss on the cheek. She goes, I'll see you later. In the buff game, I know that Flit and Corey wanted to do a thing.
Oh, did we now? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh?
Hey, Corey.
Hmm.
If
She's kind of
we're
like little dopey still, like from cuteness. Hmm.
if we've got some downtime, maybe you and I could do that thing that we talked about. And Flit is going to write in Druidic on the table exactly what we're talking about.
Hold on. Nico will just. Oh my god, I'm reading
Nico?
something. I'm so sorry. Corey, I'm sorry. I was reading something and my brain went, Nico, because I was thinking about art for her earlier. I'm so sorry, my brain.
I love Nico.
Shut up. Corey will,
Okay,
like, flick
damn.
her thumb.
Fuck Nico, Jesus.
She'll flick her thumb like she's like lighting a spark. It's like, oh, I got you.
Yeah, let's do that a little bit.
Yeah.
Now my question is, are you gonna do this here with your friends watching, or are you gonna go somewhere private?
Flit?
That's a very good question.
Flit here or like somewhere else, I guess.
I mean, we could do it here, but they might feel a little left out.
Above game, this sounds so bad. CG.
I know. Keep it going.
Hey man, you wanna do some fat doobies, yo? Let's go! PogChamp?
Oh, you right. They don't deserve this. She'll kind of like get up and like loop her arm with Flit. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Where do you guys go?
Flit, remembering the last time, it's gonna go, maybe we should head to the courtyard or someplace very open.
There's a garden.
Did you have... Wait, you've done this... You did this before? Did you have a bad experience or something? Wait, did you break shit?
Well, I turned into a velociraptor in our, well, it was... I don't think it's a velociraptor. In the middle of our hotel room, so...
Oops.
It was with Corvin. He didn't partake.
That would be fucking funny if you did, though.
I was a little scared about using it the first time, and to be fair, I still kinda am. But I also recognize that it's how I got that form in the first place. And I was like, that's actually really useful for us, so
Yeah.
you know.
Corvin, I now have to ask, are you following them?
No, they seemed like they wanted to do their own thing, so he's just gonna, like I put in chat, take a deep breath, sit cross-legged in his chair just to get comfortable, and then painstakingly look through the Planes of the Multiverse book.
Okay, we'll do that just because that's very quick. Go ahead, make me just intelligence check.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Be smart for a fucking change. 16.
That's good. Unlike the first time, you start piling your way through the book, and any question you wish to ask me about the planes of existence, you can now ask.
Okay, so the Anna Sanctum said that there was a rift or a crack between there into the astral plane. Does it show that there are more cracks like that around the material?
The book does give you it does sort of imply that there are some spots in the world, in the material plane, where the gap between the material plane and the astral plane are not cracked, but a bit smaller, a bit easier to pass through. You get the impression that the Animus Sanctum, where you were, is probably the thinnest between your information that you're currently reading and what you already know.
And that just applies to the astral plane, or does that apply to like any other plane in the multiverse?
You would have to read more to know that.
Okay.
So, back to Flit and Corey. Where do you guys go? Do you guys go out to the courtyard?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You both go on out to the garden/courtyard area. You both sort of take a seat over either like on a bench or over by the fountain that's sitting in the middle of the place. Scene is yours.
Okay,
on.
so... Huh?
Go ahead. Never mind.
So how does this work? She said, like, as she like pulls out the one of the void weed. Is it just a bundle of weed, by the way, Tart? Or are these like wrapped or something? I'm so confused. Tart?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my dog busted in.
You bitch.
I'm sorry.
You made me nervous. I was like,
Ooh.
I don't know. You tell me, player. I'm currently scrolling through my notes to find the weed mimic. You see.
No.
There. You got some paper and you just have it in like little like baggies, little like bundles, I should say.
So you
Not baggies.
you take it out, you roll it up in this paper, you light it at the end, and you inhale.
Okay.
Oh,
Like, huh?
Also, above game, you can just ingest it, I should say.
also good stuff. Oh, you forgot the snacks.
Snacks? I mean, we've got some rations, I think, in our bag still, or we can run back to the kitchens. They probably have something there.
Snacks would probably be better. You'll see what I mean.
Wait, like mid rolls, like, wait, should we go get some before we continue? Cause I defer to you here. You've done this before.
I think the rations we got will be fine. Probably not what we really want, but they'll probably be fine.
Okay. Just continue rolling.
So you both sort of take up your sweet fucking doobies, bro. And you get to smoking. Now, Flit, I'll start with you. Do you want to turn back into the dinosaur again, or do you want to go for something different?
I want to go for something different.
Okay. How are you? What emotions are you feeling right now? What is your emotional state like? Try to be as thorough and as honest as possible.
Concern mostly. A combination of concern, just a touch of elation for helping out Ravon earlier, and just a tiny bit of sorrow.
Good lord, this session really has turned into an actual therapy session.
We're just missing Dr. Phil.
Corey, you watch Flit sort of takes her puff of it, and a few moments pass, and then you watch Flit's form slowly shrink down into a hamster.
Squeak.
Oh my god, Flit, you're adorable!
This small blue and red hamster.
The red, not also a little bit in the hamster's eyes, but
Does she Cora kind of like picks up the joint, basically. Stands to. Can you continue in that form? Or is it just like one and you're done?
That's a good question.
Only one way to find out. Smile.
What is this, a handling check?
Can I?
Hamster Flit, you must now smoke the weed in your hamster form.
Well, again, you can just ingest it. You can eat it. No, it will do the same effect. You don't need to smoke it. Smoking is just
camp it out on the bench.
Smoking is just the most common
munch
method.
On this.
It's handing the hamster not lettuce, a little bit of the devil's lettuce.
Yes. The void's lettuce in this world.
Flit, do you munch on the devil's lettuce?
Void lettuce.
I'm a hamster now. I love me a good salad.
Okay, Corey, you watch Flit's form grow a bit bigger and then turn into that of a ferret. Limes yay.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Flit, you just keep getting cuter.
Flit, like you see, is now like doing like the little like noodle roll that ferrets do.
Just rolling in the grass.
Yeah.
Oh, Flit, you're so fucking cute. I don't know when this would be like applicable in combat, but yo, for stealth or just being adorable, you nailed it, Flit.
Flit kind of ferret blushes at that.
Lime's
So,
love.
CG, I was gonna say, so CG, you're just going through all of the Lime's emotes, aren't you?
Where's Lime's gun?
Lime's gun. No gun.
Well, it's an artificer, maybe. Flit, after rolling around a little bit, is going to nudge some of the voidweed over to you, Corey.
Ah, it is my turn. Well, well, what happened if she just like ate the whole thing? She's like, whatever form I turn to might not be able to pick this up. Maybe I should.
You're just gonna throw the whole thing in your mouth?
What will that do, though, Pumpkin?
Only
Please
one
tell me.
way to find out.
Well, I did want to experiment today. She says, looking at it, just throws it back.
You spend about a minute chewing. It's a bit harder to chew because it's essentially grass and it just is like weird.
Ugh.
You
I'm
swallow
just imagining
it.
chewing on weed, and I honestly don't want to imagine that anymore.
Yeah, you swallow it. Corey, much like I asked Flit, what is your emotional state right now? How are you feeling?
Did you just ask me?
Yeah,
I thought I heard Flit. I'm sorry.
I said like I asked Flit.
Like you asked Flit. Okay. How's Corey feeling? Worried, but just enjoying this right now.
So you could say a bit content.
Yeah.
Okay. Ferret Flit, you watch Corey. Oh, thank you for that. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Flit. Sorry. Flit sent. I asked Flit to send me the stat thing for Voidweed again because I was having trouble finding it. Flit, Corey, you after a couple moments feel your body begin to shift down into that of a small blue rabbit.
What?
And not like a big rabbit, like one of those like tiny, like almost like circular rabbits with like the tiny ears.
It's kind of
Ferret.
like preen, like do that brush thing like over their cheeks that rabbits
Yeah.
do. Oh, it does.
Ferret Flit's gonna come over and just kind of look you over and just poke.
Corey will also reach out a paw and just poke.
You both, in the midst of your poking, see a servant sort of walking by the courtyard and sees this blue and red ferret and blue bunny in the middle and just kind of, just keeps walking.
Wait. Can Koi flip him off?
As a rabbit?
Like,
Sure.
Hold down a couple toes, and then just hold up one.
Wow, rude rabbit. All right, that's.
Just squeak.
I need a day off.
Just squeak after. Yeah, that's right. Fuck off.
I don't know what noises rabbits make.
I don't know.
The only ones I've heard are the ones in Don't Starve, and they're like. Rah!
I've had baby bunnies in my possession before. They do make little squeaks.
Okay. So you're a rabbit and a ferret. What do you guys do?
I also have a question, quick.
Mhm.
Are we turning Corey into ice cream?
God damn it! I was waiting for someone to make that joke.
I thought about it after I said it, but I wasn't going to.
Yeah, Blue
I wasn't
Bunny.
going to acknowledge
Sponsor
it.
us, Blue Bunny.
Smile. I like ice cream.
Koi will be our mascot.
You can taste all flavors.
Patented bunny flavored.
Primarily blueberry. So Foot will run on over to Bunny and bap you on the nose and run off.
Don't you mean bunny?
Bunny. Ah, wait. Who's faster, Tart?
That is a good question.
Did you think you would have to answer this question today, Tart?
No, I did not. Hold on. Ferret, 5e. Well, sure, Weasel. That's close
Rabbit
enough.
5e. Who's
Uh,
faster?
I'm gonna assume the rabbit's faster, but give me 1 second. Yeah, the rabbit is faster.
By like 5 feet.
Corey zooms around. Bap split on the nose, and she takes off again.
Above game, there is a stat block for the rabbit from frickin' Monty Python.
Oh, right.
A homebrew
Is Corey that
stat block.
rabbit?
No, you are not.
Damn it! Damn it! Next time.
Wastily
Next
wabbit.
time.
And I think Flit would just like to play tag with Corey for a little bit.
Okay.
Yes.
Adorable animals.
You guys
Squeaking and bapping each other and running around.
You guys spend the next, like, good amount of the hour just running around the the courtyard, just bapping each other. Eventually, a servant makes the mistake of coming out and seeing this, and you two both run into the castle and continue your game. A couple of you all of a sudden see a blue and red ferret and a blue rabbit chasing each other down the hallways of the castle.
Oh, I think I figured out what Corey and Flit went to do.
Flipping through
Hey,
the book.
Sarah, can you make me an animal handling check really quick?
No!
Animal handling?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh no!
No!
Oh dear!
Yeah, Corvin's not paying them any mind. He's just flipping through the book.
4.
We zoom
You
around
don't
her.
think anything of it, and then you hear Raven go, "Ruff!" I chase after them.
Oh God, no!
Corey
I
points
need-
at us, squeak.
Oh shit. Raven!
I need both of you to make me an athletics check as your rabbit and weasel stats.
Athletics.
Athletics check.
Hold
I
on,
don't
I
have
need that stat
that
block.
Fortitude
I'll
carry.
allow acrobatics, so if you want to do dex, you can. I'm gonna roll one for Raven really quick. Okay.
Can I roll something to try and grab Raven? Or is that what the animal handling
That was
for?
what the animal handling check was for.
Oh crap.
No, a 9! And that's okay because the bunny also has +1 dex like Corey.
Okay.
So it's still a 9.
I don't know what my ferret stats are. I'm trying to look for it now.
Do weasel. I looked up ferret 5e and it came up with weasel. It's close enough.
Oh, weasel. That makes sense. They're a familiar option. Definitely Dex. Which
Yup.
Once again, also the same number. Oh, I wanted that nat 20. 10.
So you both start taking off down the hallway, Raven in hot pursuit, and eventually you both see an opportunity where a servant sort of makes their way out from another room, and you both duck under their legs and continue on to what appears to be the kitchen. And then you both see Raven just completely slam into the servant, and just both of them fall over onto the ground. Raven loses pursuit.
Yeah.
Raven
Or
rolled
reach
a 3 on the die.
Oh, poor
Oh, my
girl.
poor dog.
Yep.
She's fine.
Poor servant
Like-
just got taken out at the knees by a fucking wolf.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
True, but a wolf is pretty tall.
all right.
So more likely you hit her like mid-thigh. So her knees are fine, but she might, bruise a knee. I don't know.
Yeah, they're fine.
They won't be bent backward, but they might like hit the ground.
Roll
Court
a
will raise
death
a paw
save.
to we'll raise a paw to Flit for like a high five.
Ferret bunny high five.
Can Sarah see them?
Yes.
Corey! Don't encourage that!
Corey does like the cheek brushing thing with just one paw and then raises an ear at her. And then runs off again.
Why are you so...
Flit. Flit has a different idea.
What is Flit doing?
Flit's going to try to run and climb up Sarah.
Okay. Make me a dex check. I'll let you do acrobatics, which I guess is the same for you.
Oh,
You try to, but you can't get around. And you realize that if you were to do this, you would have to go around Raven, and you're like,
fair point.
Raven, who is still a bit groggy from their impact.
All right. Flit will follow Corey.
Okay. You both spend another like 10 or so minutes continuing your games in the hallways of the castle, and eventually you both are stopped as Reno steps out into the hallway. You both like skid to the hallway right in front of him, and he looks down at you both. Are you still having fun? And at that moment, you both bam back out of your animal forms.
Yeah.
Flit's cackling. Oh, that was
That
great.
was good. That was good.
You can see Reno also has a bit of a smile on your face. You two are all right, yes? Didn't hurt anyone?
We're fine.
Good,
Looks to Flit. We good.
good. He helps you both up and just kind of goes back on about his business. You
get
two
that
are also
then.
now very hungry. You both take a point of exhaustion.
Ah!
Flit, you're gonna take 2.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Oh,
Why?
Because
I'm really hungry. That's
'cause-
why we need the snacks.
Flit partook twice in lettuce.
Well, I mean, I thought it was she smoked and then she ate the rest of it.
That's still 2 uses.
Yeah. No, that's
Oh.
fine. That checks out.
Oh, I guess.
Come on. Let's go get a little bit of cheese before Ravon eats it all again.
Food. I will actually fight him for it. I'm fucking starving.
You both go over to the kitchen, grab some cheese, and then the cheese lunges out and attacks you. Both of you roll me initiative. As the dread
No!
cheese mimic comes after you.
No! I knew it. He wanted to put that in here.
I'm just kidding.
Cheese mimic!
I'm just kidding, but admittedly, I was tempted to do that just now when you said cheese.
Oh, come on!
If it's a cheese,
I would, but we do need to move along.
just one real quick thing.
Yes.
If the cheese is mimic, then that means it is a cheese made out of almond milk.
Oh,
I
hate you,
I
CG.
hate-
Why?
want to do one really quick thing. I don't have to roleplay it.
Sure.
Am I allowed to? I'm going to put some rope around Raven's neck in a makeshift collar and take her out pet shopping for a collar and leash.
Harness. Be nice
Jeez.
to her neck.
Harness too.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that, no problem.
Any idea on money?
We'll just call it a gold for the whole thing.
Okay.
Alright. So, any dying things that anybody's wanting to do at this moment before we continue?
I'm good.
I had my fun.
Okay.
Bunny tag.
Nothing pressing or anything, but you know that. So the first time that he had downtime, Corvin got a natural 1 performance at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once again his stubbornness is showing, and he's gonna try and perform at the exact same bar, like full on
Okay.
major image and everything.
Okay. As you walk into the bar, you do see like 1 or 2 people who sort of recognize you, and they don't really say anything, but you can see like one of them kind of like give a small smirk and whatever. But you go up, go ahead and make me a performance check.
Okay. He will start going full on Kiryu with major image, and it looks like he's taking off his jacket in one swift motion. And being
Okay.
completely shirtless. Say performance.
Judgment.
26.
You fucking bring the house down. You have people like throwing money at you. You have people throwing at money at you. So you take 97 silver pieces.
Nice.
And also 1 bludgeoning damage as people are literally throwing money at you.
Worth it. You said 97?
97. 97 in copper, 97 silver in a mixture of silver and copper pieces.
That is fine. I was just doing math.
Yeah, you're good. Alright. So, you all take the next couple days sort of preparing yourselves, doing a bit of training, reading up where you can, getting proper materials ready, and then about 3 days after your last group meeting, Theon sort of comes together and brings you all together and goes, Maro is requesting that you all meet them.
Okay. Where are they?
Vanar, you all are going to the nation of Devla. Which
That
it
is-
just now occurs to me, I didn't fucking pull that up on the map. Hold on, give me a second.
Hey.
Give me a second,
That-
stream.
Map time, map time.
Hey,
time.
oh,
Yeah.
Map-o.
Let me...
on the map, on the map.
Only a
Map,
matter of
I'm
time.
the map, I'm the
Let me
map.
upload the Devla map
DMCA.
really quick.
I wouldn't put it
DMCA.
past.
Trying to stay
I
at
wouldn't put
the
it-
DMCA.
I wouldn't put it past Nickelodeon to have that copy written, but
Dora is Nick?
I want to say yes.
Yes, it is Nickelodeon.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yep.
To be fair, haven't paid any attention at all. I was literally going between Nick and Disney. Nick sounded about right.
Definitely not Disney.
Y'all remember when Nickelodeon was a thing?
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
Again, when it was a thing. And not...
You mean when it had a lot of cool shit? I mean,
Yeah.
we're also just out of the age demographic, love.
Very much so.
Well, we are getting Avatar: The Last Airbender back, so I'm happy with that.
Yay!
Like, are they doing reruns for that, or is it like a new
No,
series?
It's
no. Ooh.
They're doing like a whole
It's
new
It's
series.
the
new,
old-
baby.
No.
The old creators came together and got a new crew, and they're making new episodes.
Finally, we
Ooh.
can listen to the stories of the actual true main character, Momo.
We can find. So
Can we find out what happened to Zuko's mom? I mean, we
Well,
know in the comics, but like
yeah, I
I
was
want to
gonna say
know
we
like in
know
the
in comics.
show.
So, Theon brings you all together. Make sure you all are ready. And with a bright flash and a tap of his cane, you all are whisked to the nation of Devlar, the very capital of the country, Vanar. Or that was a weird way to say that. Warp to Vanar, the capital of the nation of Devlar. That is where we're going to take a break.
Hey.
Ooh, yay! I could use some water.
Yes. I loved Bunny Flit and Ferret Flit and Bunny Corey.
I mentioned it in the general chat. It looks like the start of a children's children's storybook.
It really does.
Can I be honest?
Peter Cottontail of this universe.
I gotta be honest, the first thought was actually Animorphs.
Alright, but yes, we're gonna take a couple minutes. We're gonna get some food or some water. We're gonna use the bathroom, etc., etc. In the meantime, I have a couple people to thank. I want to thank Spoiled Chestnut for the host. I want
Hey.
the wonderful artist known as
We love
Spoiled
Krista.
Chestnut. We love Quista. I want to thank
Krista's
Punk.
great.
Krista is great. I want to thank Punky for the host. I want to thank Sloth0130 for the follow. Welcome to a lovely bakery known as the Dutch Oven. We got cakes, we got muffins, we got cookies, and of course we got our world famous tarts. Thank you so much for the follow, and we hope you enjoy your stay. And we have Sandman with the 11th month resub, saying subs for the sub god, bits for the bit. Oh Christ is buried under the boat.
The boat.
The
I
boat.
told you we were gonna need a bigger boat.
Yes.
Me.
But I am gonna step away and I'm gonna use the bathroom and get some water. So give me
Tag.
1 second.
I've returned with water.
Hey.
I have Mountain Dew. Does that count?
No.
That's not water.
That is
That is
not
the
water.
opposite of water.
That is. I have words about Mountain Dew.
Mm.
Mountain Dew is a sometimes soda.
I've been obsessed with Voltage lately. Voltage and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I like Dr. Pepper.
Well, let's just say because of Mountain Dew and also some monsters, I pretty much had to drop caffeine entirely because of heavy heart palpitations.
Oof.
So I've been off of caffeine
Yeah.
for like 2 years now.
Yeah, I've had to start taking it kind of easy because I've noticed I'm getting a little bit of an irregular heart rhythm.
Yeah, it's when you drink it to stay awake, it kind of messes with you a little bit.
Well, and that's my issue because, like I mentioned in the Discord, I have chronic fatigue as part of my fibromyalgia. And so if I don't drink something with caffeine, I will pass out. And it's gotten to the point that when I'm driving, I have to be talking to someone or blasting music. Otherwise, I will start to nod off.
Ooh.
May I recommend tea, like some green tea or something? Yep. Thanks,
I
baby.
have not tried green
Black tea has more.
But I have a sort of tea that my dad makes called Russian tea. That for a while I was drinking every night before bed because it really helps boost your immune system.
Side note. The best soda is root beer. Fight me.
Ew.
Depends on the root beer.
Barks.
I wish I liked it. I really wish I did. I hate it.
Aw.
I love cream
usually-
soda though. It's like cake in a cup.
I usually go with A&W or I want to say my dad's favorite is 1919 or something.
I don't even like root beer, but I will say I think Barks is better because I've tried both.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like Pepsi/Coca-Cola. There is really no wrong answer when it comes to the root beers on the market.
IBC.
Other than just root beer in general being a wrong
That's
answer.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
IB's
yeah.
favorite.
You know, I've had actual old ass sarsaparilla before.
I have a cherry.
Yeah, what was that like?
It was like a sweeter root beer.
Huh.
I looked on the side for the amount of sugar percentage. So I have a can of Pepsi here, right?
Okay.
So for Pepsi, it's 83% of your daily sugars. The sarsaparilla was 180%.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
To be fair,
Wait,
it
what's
was
that?
a bottle.
Like,
But
are we
still.
talking, like, are we talking like those old bottles of like, you know, that's like pure sugar? You know which one I'm talking about? The one you find it in like novelty shops.
I think so.
Yeah,
Because
it was like
old
it was basically like
sarsaparilla.
it was basically like a beer bottle.
Now, what's the name of that?
What was Hey SCG, what was the name of that again?
It was
Yeah.
just old timey sarsaparilla. Like I got it from
Sarsaparilla?
I got it
Guys.
from
Oh,
what?
We have day schmucky in game.
We do.
I see you, Jericho.
Hello, I'm back.
that's one of those
That's-
drinks that you drink when you're
Oh, I
on
do
a
have a
really
schmucky in
long
game.
car ride
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to go to sleep.
Yep. Is that a
Schmucky!
Hello, I've made it.
Schmucky has
Hey.
made it! We're actually currently in the
Jericho's
middle of our...
here!
We're currently in the middle of our bio break.
Oh,
Back
nice.
again.
Very good
Nice.
timing.
So it came in at the perfect time then. Nice.
So, to
Um,
fill you in on what happened, Rovan bought some cool weapons.
Corey is now broke.
Flit,
yes.
Flit, dropped a boat in the middle of an alleyway to help Rovan pay for the weapons.
What?
Sarah got her memories back.
Oh.
Turns
Oh, yes.
out, that Major Kynareth is, working for the Hellfire Assembly,
Wait.
which is
Wait,
unfortunate
wait,
for Jericho.
Very unfortunate. We cannot allow him to go on a date with her.
Major who?
Major Kynareth
You motherfucker.
smiles.
You motherfucker.
Sorry, your lizard waifu is bad. We
Oh,
must find you
no.
another.
Let's see what else.
Wait. So in character, does Jericho know any of this?
Yes. You all
Damn it.
had a group meeting about it.
To be fair,
Sorry.
the way that Tart kind of role played it is Jericho
Yeah.
just kind of took it all in. So if you want to have a genuine emotional reaction, he's totally kept that window open.
He set
Yes.
it up for you.
Yes.
Hell yes. Yeah. Okay. Cause that's gonna break his poor dragon heart.
Yes. Flit and Corey did some weed and played tag as a bunny and ferret.
It was fun. We scared a servant.
I wanna do.
Corey managed to flip one off as a rabbit.
True.
And got
We
Raven.
almost got we almost got eaten by Raven, but she tripped a
Oh, no.
servant.
She ran headfirst into a servant.
Sarah has taken Raven to get a collar and harness and leash.
What else am I missing?
I did some exploring around town.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
So did- So did Chip stab someone else yet?
Over the course of the past 3 days, which it has been, the stabbing number has gone down, but yes, he has.
Okay.
He's trying to limit it.
Yeah.
You can't cut the kid off cold turkey like
Oh,
that.
that is a good question. Or that is a good question, Sarah. Yes, Raven's armor would be done. It will give Raven a
Oh yeah.
+2 AC, if I remember correctly. Or no, I said +3, I think, because you bought like a specific kind of metal.
Let me check quick because I do have it in my note.
Okay. But yes, so you guys have now been taken to Devlar, or to Vanar, the capital of Devlar, as you all, after a few days, got word from Marrow/Corvo that they have a lead and that they asked you all to meet them. So that was where we took a break. And if everyone's here, can continue. Smile. So let's do a quick roll call. Flit.
Munching on Cheetos.
Rovan.
Yosh.
Corvin. You're gonna have to do that again. It didn't quite come through.
Hang on, let me do a second take. Blip.
Thank you. Corey. Sarah. Jericho.
I'm the big sad now.
That's his war cry. Smile.
We are in the capital of a new continent, love. We will find Jericho a new waifu.
True.
I promise.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she's not the only lizard in the material plane or something. However the saying goes.
There
You know,
are
you know what they say, there's plenty of reptiles in the jungle.
exactly. All we gotta do is go to hot scales near you.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Sarah, did you find the number?
Area.
Yes, I did.
Sales.com.
Why don't we just use the dating app Charmer?
Hold on, guys. What was it, Sarah?
The armor for Raven is +3.
Okay. I thought so, but I had to make sure. Alright, so yeah. Raven's armor would be done. I'll say you could have grabbed that before you left for Vanar.
Alright.
Over the course of the 3 days, you guys spent like training, gathering supplies, and whatnot.
Would it be okay if I have Raven with me for this one?
If you want to, yeah, that's fine.
Yay.
Okay. So, Raven is with you guys again. Which I need to think, because I need to make sure teleport is 8 plus the user, right?
I want to say yes.
Okay, so you guys barely fit the criteria. So, hell yeah. So you all arrived in the middle of like the market district of Vanar. Let me now change the music. Let's see.
Oh,
man.
hey. Schmuck, are
makes-
you
Yes. No, I'm not. I will change that. Let's see. There we go. Now I am.
Thank you. Sorry for interrupting you.
You're good. So, you all arrive in the middle of the market district in Vanar. You see a couple people kind of look your way and kind of like move along hurriedly. Just like, oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Magic. That's scary. Not quite understanding exactly what's going on. Kind of going about their business. You can see the town is very nice. It's built kind of similarly in architecture like the way Dragon's Reach is. But you can look around. It has a bit more of like a, almost like a homey feel to it. Bit more color in the brick and the wood, but it's not terribly different from Dragon's Reach. Theon sort of turns to you all and goes, "You all are to find a bar known as the Caged Boar. As far as I know, Mero is waiting for you all there. I wish you luck. Let me know when you need a pickup."
Thank you.
Okay.
We literally just got dropped off by Dad. Again.
Yes.
We won't
Dad,
talk.
come drop me off. I'm bored.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, nothing wrong with
Rob-
being dropped off by a level 20 wizard. Smile. Level 20 plus wizard.
At least, he could have at least dropped off some snacks for us. Like a juice
Yeah.
box wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, it's
Y'all are to acquire your own snacks.
Well, Vaughn,
Y'all
Oh,
got
he's
money.
we're
He's
just
that
going
kind of
to
dad.
Our own
Corey
cheese
does
wheels.
not have money, thank you.
I'm sorry, Rovan. I paid 2,500 gold for, or 2,000 gold for a sword. Sionis.
Should be.
But yes, with that, Theon takes his leave. You guys are open to explore.
So can I do like a quick thing with Corbin?
Sure. Yeah, Corbin's right there next to you.
Hey, Joe.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm
scared.
I'm looking at Discord with squinty eyes right now, but go for it.
Same.
I'm scared, actually.
Uh-oh. All right. So Jericho is going to lightly, tap Corbin on the shoulder, and by lightly, it's Jericho, the man with 19 strength.
Clack, clack, clack.
Just clack, clack, clack. Yeah. So
What can I do you for?
yeah. So, hey, Corbin. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. So like, you had a thing for Marissa, right?
Must we bring that up?
Well, I mean, considering that I also had a thing for someone else who is apparently a part of the same group.
Allegedly,
Double date,
yes.
Smile.
Like a well, let's just I don't really know what to think of all this. Why are we attracted to evil people?
Because evil people are hot, Smile.
And evil is sexy, yes.
Shut up.
Right.
We're not talking about you right now, punk. Jesus, later.
No, shut up.
No,
Whoa.
Anywho. Jerk. Corbin. I gotta breathe, hang on. Corbin is gonna kind of look to Jericho, kind of he is going to kind of beckon him kind of closer to kind of keep it as a whisper, like to keep what he says next as a whisper.
Hell Hydra.
If only you knew.
One world.
And he's just going to walk, and he's just going to continue walking and looking for this bar.
Jericho is going to incite that.
Okay, roll insight.
All right, hit me. Come on. I hope you roll
Above
high.
game. I gave you guys the name of the bar, right?
War World 1 people.
Charging boar, I believe.
Charging boar, yeah, that's on
Yeah.
bar. I
The
know it's
caged
Caged
boar.
boar. I thought it was the caged boar.
It's the caged boar. I thought I might have skipped over it, and I wanted to make sure.
That's a 4.
You have no idea what Corbin means by that.
Oh, I was gonna. If he got a natural 1, I would have been like, Corbin is only attracted to people with the evil alignment.
Yeah, I'm about to, yeah.
But yeah, Stu, you have no clue.
Checks the track record. Yeah, it
Yeah.
shows.
Touch.
Yeah, that checks out.
All right.
You said
Yeah, I mean,
you said
yeah.
lawful. You said lawful good, right? No, yeah, you're on the hit the box there.
All right. So you all are now looking for the caged boar. Go ahead and make a group perception check for me. I'll have Diana make one as well.
Yes, that's you. 23.
I should just leave Diana's
16.
sheet up.
Modify 20.
Good roll so far. Let's see if anyone flubs it.
8, I did.
8.
I wouldn't call an 8 a flub. It's not as good, but it's not a
I
flub.
fucking would.
It could be worse.
Perception?
Yes.
But
You
would it be a whooped up?
Flubber is the
Oh,
noun
that
the
was
person who does the
that teased that one.
Yes.
Ooh.
almost.
Did y'all?
Damn.
Oh, okay. Sarah did have to step away, which is fine. It doesn't take you guys working together. It doesn't take you guys terribly long to find the bar. It's actually down the road from where you guys popped in to. You can look and you see
It's convenient.
there's the caged boar, and then across the street you can see a sort of big, what appears to be a butcher's place called The Roast.
The roast.
So the caged boar and the roast. There's a joke in there somewhere. Smile. But you all walk into the caged boar, and you can see Marrow sitting at one of the windows, sort of waves you all down.
Goes right for that table.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
How are you doing?
we roast the.
I am doing remarkably. I'm doing better than Corvo, at least. It's Corvo's turn, you see.
Is Corvo alright?
Oh,
His turn?
Yes, his turn. It is his turn to go undercover, you see.
Ah.
So, we'll cut straight to the chase. And you see Marrow sort of hushes down a little bit and sort of gestures across the street. You see that place over there, the roast?
Yes.
You may not believe me, but there is a whole facility right under our feet connected to that place. That belongs to a coven of cultists working for the Hellfire Assembly.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Yes, oh damn indeed. So, you all, your job now is to infiltrate the butcher's place and, cull the unworthy, I think is how they would put it. Corvo's down there though, so you will have to...
Murder.
Yes, murder. I mean, you don't have to murder anyone, but I would. They deserve it, frankly. But you need to be careful when you go down there. Corvo is down there. Corvo is undercover. He's been down there for about 2 days. If you find him, the code word is raspberry. So it's also my safe word. Don't tell him.
Beret?
Oh, darling, that's secret kept safe with me.
Why are you two like this? Why?
Why not?
But
Why not?
find Corvo. He will be able to fill you in with a bit more things, maybe give you a bit of help. But here's what you need to know right now. Each coven is run by a patriarch or a matriarch, depending on the gender of the person in charge. One sec. They also,
I'm sorry.
as far as I know, have hostages. They have captives down there. So, if you can, attempt to get them out. And as far as we know, because I'm sure you all are interested, Nexus is not down there. So don't even bother looking for him. As much as I hate to admit it, we don't know what he is. But what we do know is that there is a bit of a connection to the group that you faced before, which we know that that group has, Nexus. There's a man who regularly checks in with this coven, perhaps the other ones. A large armored man that I believe you are all familiar with. They call him Bison.
Wait,
Wait, that's his
describe
undercover
his
name?
armor.
Okay, but does his first initial though start with an M?
Ha!
I don't know. What? What? I don't
Hold
know.
on. Does he have a warhammer?
Yes, he does. I believe you are all familiar.
He immediately glares
That
at
fucker.
Jericho.
Oh, it's that fucker.
You have
Uh,
unfinished business with that one.
Okay, then I'm-
Oh, he drowned in the, Oh, that motherfucker survived.
They have ways of teleporting themselves in and out. I wouldn't be surprised if he found some form of escape.
Also necromancy.
Here
That
is
too.
here he shouldn't be down there, but in the event that he is, here's what you are to do. You are to get the fuck out.
Meryl, this might not be the best time for me to ask, but do you happen to know where Major Kynareth is?
Why? No, why would I care? Where? Isn't she originally in like Evergreen? This is not even the
I
same
know.
continent.
We discovered some interesting information about her recently.
Okay.
Sarah will lean in close so that she's whispering to him.
Them, but yes.
Them, I'm sorry.
That's alright.
We believe she is part of the Hellfire Assembly, one of the matriarchs.
Sort of looks at you. Ah. Well, then we have our next stop then. But that's a matter for later.
Yes, we do.
So, as far as we know, Bison comes around and regularly does, we'll call them maintenance checks, making sure everything is alright. The last time he showed up was yesterday. He shouldn't show up for a few days, but in the event that he does, again, you get the fuck out of there.
Why?
Because, from what we've learned, Bison is one of the most vicious, ruthless warriors anyone will ever meet.
Yeah, well, so are we. And, Jericho points to Rovan.
Marrow
No, so-
slams their
no.
hand on the table. Do not underestimate him. I know you all have fought him before, but if he wanted to kill you, he would have.
The last time we fought him, these two threw him off the ship.
Yes, we did.
To be fair, Jericho Ravan, didn't you guys say that he also broke a mast in half just by one hit of his warhammer?
Yes, he did.
He did, however, the real
fucking
power
gods.
was from his associate, the reanimated corpse.
That is still not an easy feat to do
That's a lot
single-handedly.
for a dude.
Also explains the huge bang you and I heard while we were downstairs, Corbin.
Yup.
I was there with you guys on deck. I saw
Points.
him fight. I saw how he acted. He was very much just kind of playing with you guys.
The information that we have is that Bison is nigh unstoppable. We do not have the resources. You all do not have the resources to take him on in your current state. So again, if he shows up, you get out. This is non-negotiable.
Got it.
Grits teeth and is
Yeah.
really like
Yeah.
there's fury in his eyes. Like
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
even think about it, you two. I will
Jericho.
out.
Jericho is just gonna grumble and then like walk off.
Okay. Jericho is not there for the rest of this conversation.
No, you want to admit? God damn it, Tar.
You said you walked off! What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Here, if you leave.
if
What do you
you
want?
leave us now.
Mero is essentially whispering, if you walk off, you're not gonna hear it. I walk off, but not really.
Yeah.
I walk up. I leave my ears behind.
I walk off emotionally.
Yeah, there we go. But yes, Mero goes,
Exactly.
I know how you feel, and you will have your chance, but that chance is not right now. Right now, your mission comes down to 3 factors. 1. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Alright, I'm good. 1. Infiltrate the butcher shop. We don't know. We can assume that the butcher... I don't know his fucking name. We haven't bothered to learn because we don't care. We can assume the butcher is working for the Hellfire Assembly. So, there may be some resistance there, but... there's how many of you? You should be fine. 2. You are to find Patriarch Argast and silence him. And I'll put that name down for you guys. Patriarch Argast.
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 Arg.
Once you silence him, the rest of the coven shall crumble. They'll go into panic. Many of them will flee. While they have strength in numbers, they don't have strength of mind. They will become fearful that their leader has fallen, and many of them will likely quit on the spot.
Mero, any idea what this Patriarch Argast is capable of?
He's a very powerful mage, so do not underestimate them. As far as we could tell, the patriarchs and matriarchs are not to be trifled with. I do believe you shall be able to handle it, but do not underestimate them.
I call dibs on final blow. I have some revenge to deal out.
3rd, if you find the prisoners down there, make an attempt to free them.
After what I just learned, there's no way in hell I'm leaving them there.
Good. Now, I have one more thing for you. And Mero pulls out this.
Ooh.
You all are gonna have to zoom out a bit because it's quite large.
We got another map, y'all.
Oh Jesus!
Oh boy, it's a
Oh my god.
That's a
Yeah,
big
it
map.
is.
Big
Got it.
no.
That's a big boy.
You're gonna wanna do about 35% size. It's just a large file, so I had to throw it all at one time. Mero gave me this yesterday. This is the most up-to-date map of the facility.
I love the commentary.
It's so great.
Right.
It was. Did I say Mero? Corvo gave this map to me.
The Apostle Hall.
Chances are, you will find Patriarch Argast either in whatever this room is that Corvo seems to not be able to figure out what is inside, or will be in the Apostle Hall. That is where they spend most of their time. I'm Mero, also said that in the sanctum there is an adjudicator. Do not go there. The adjudicators are freaky.
Agreed.
No, when you say freaky, like they got crazy magic or...
Arvin, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
I want to know what we're up against.
Are you familiar with blood magic, Mr. Alakia?
Oh.
Yes, yes, I am. He thinks back to Garrett.
We would be dealing with that on a less than favorable scale.
Ugh.
If you all were to work together, you might be able to take them out. But this is not our prime objective, and you have better things to do, frankly. Now, you have this map. You are going to take it with you. One last note before I forget. We know that Ardgast has a contingency plan in the event that things go wrong. We don't know what it is, but be on your guard. Ardgast is not the most sane individual.
Perhaps we should make a plan of attack before we go in.
I have a plan. Attack, says Rovan and
Attack!
Jericho. Says the big boys of the party. Smile.
I have a plan. Jumps out of the plane.
Yeah.
I have
Fucking
one.
Iron Man.
Attack.
So, sorry.
Hey guys. Oh,
Yes, I think we were waiting
Yes.
for you.
Yeah, we were
We
waiting
were
for
waiting
you.
for you to speak.
oh.
You said, "Hey guys," and then nothing. So we were like, "Yes."
Yeah,
Oh.
you were
I'm
saying.
sorry.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
I would like to make one request, please. If we do run into Nin, let me at least talk to her first.
Why do you all keep bringing up this Nin? Nin is not here. You don't need to worry about
I
Ardgast.
said if. I said if. If we run into her at any point, just let me talk to her first, please.
Marrow sort of half confused and almost half frustrated sort of waves you off. So, do you have any questions before you all go down there?
So, what are they dressed like?
They are wearing robes and masks. They do have armor underneath the robes, but you will find that they have a variety of facial wear, but they're all the masks.
Okay.
Could Sarah attempt to describe one or two of the masks to him?
Sure. You remember the two men who brought you to the adjudicator? Hold on, let me pull it up again. You remember one of them had... Hold on. You remember one of the masks was pure black, covered in skulls, and had hellfire across the bottom. And another one was, it was dark gray with like blood red claw marks across the mask.
Okay, I'll describe those two to him, but make it like a question. Like she's asking if that's what some of their masks look like.
I don't know. I'm going to assume so. Corvo has not taken the time to elaborate as to the appearance of these masks. The only one I know is the one that he has, and that is It's got like lightning bolts and it's like dark gray. And that's about all I know.
So,
You said the second mask that I remember is dark gray with bloody splashes across it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure I have it in my notes right.
so as far as plan of attack, the goals are to. Actually, I'll just do this above game. So the goals are to get in, hopefully quietly, release the prisoners, get them out of there, and meet up with Corvo. Yeah?
Yes. So, as far as you know, Corvo is down there somewhere. You have the code word, raspberry, that either you will say to him or he will say to you to let you know, like, oh, hey, Corvo. But your main goals are to silence the Patriarch and release the prisoners.
Question is, how do we want to do that? I suppose it will kind of depend on where the other people are, won't it?
Corbin would definitely suggest that we go in 2 groups. Mostly because, like, we have a...
Maybe even 3.
Maybe even 3. Like, Tart, is Diana with us as well?
Diana is with you guys.
Okay, so with the 6 of us plus Diana, that's a big party to keep stealthing around a tiny area like this.
You also do have Raven, that is true.
Ooh, with Raven, so yeah, that's 8.
Although in this scenario, I almost wonder if Raven should stay with Marrow. It'll look a little weird for a wolf to be coming into this place.
Also, again, Marrow did mention that according to Corvo, the Patriarch does spend most of the time either in this room or in the Apostle Hall.
In the Apostle Hall or which room?
Or this room. It says magic door office question mark.
Okay.
So, in terms of your goals, it's mainly here, here, and here. So realistically, if you guys don't want to, you don't have to go anywhere over on this side of the facility. With like the mess hall and the barracks and the sanctum.
Yeah, I had ideas to take care of that.
Personally, I think if we get the chance, we should try to take out the Agitator. But Marrow did say it would be a huge task.
Marrow said if you all work together, you could probably do it, but to not underestimate the Adjudicator.
I apologize, I was paraphrasing. I'm having a bad day with my mental issues.
You're good. You're fine. Don't worry.
So, I do have, for infiltration, I do have 2 important spells prepared.
Oh,
that's a good
one.
one.
Good. Pass Without Trace is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, and Polymorph.
I got polymorph today.
Yeah, same.
Well, you always have polymorph, so meh.
but it is today, though.
It is today.
If we
Today is football.
So here's what I'm thinking. If we go into groups, put me in the group that has the least stealth prowess, and I'll give him the +10 boost.
So we would put Flit with Jericho then.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where Jericho shines is tactics. So he is actually going to suggest that if we do...
No, stop Google. No.
Ah, yes, the true enemy.
Shut up, bitch!
The true tactician, Google.
My God.
Hey, Google, plan me tactics.
Yeah.
Google, play Skyrim.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, but But like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Google. Jericho is going to suggest that if we do like split the group up, we should probably do it like 2, 2, and 3, and you know, and with both of the two-man groups, put like one heavy hitter, and then one support, like let's say Jericho and a Flit, Rovan and a Corvin, and then Corey, Diana, and Sarah in one group.
Fine with that.
What do y'all think of that?
The only thing I would change about that is I'm going just me. Who in our group has disadvantage on stealth?
I think just Jericho.
Yeah. And I think Rovan?
No, Ravana
Nope.
is medium armor.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Okay. Then yeah, Foot and Jericho. That sounds like a winner.
Lizard Squad, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Scale Squad.
It's the draconic dudes.
Yeah, non-binary dudes, of course.
Sorry about that.
DOODS.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dudes.
Sorry about that. I am back. Yuri's going through a massive migraine.
You're good.
Ooh.
Don't worry.
What's the ongoing plan so far?
So the current plan seems to be to split into small groups.
Oh, cool.
Currently, I think it's me and Jericho, Ravon and Corvin, and Diana, Sarah, and Corey as Team 3.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Who does Raven go with then?
I mean, presumably with you.
Oh,
I
yeah, I thought she was staying with Mero, right?
I hadn't quite decided on that one. I wanted your guys' input.
If she goes with us, I would suggest that she goes with Flit and that you and Raven go with Flit and Jericho. Since Flit said that she was going to use Patch Without a Trace.
Oh yeah.
I will throw out there that if we are going, because if these cultists above game, if they are using masks and robes, we could go the disguise route, and then
Yeah.
which is great for us, but also it kind of gives the ball game away if we bring a wolf.
Right, which is part
Fair.
of my issue.
Wait. Does polymorph work on like the other way around? Like could we turn Raven into a human?
It only works with beasts, unfortunately, because that would be hilarious. I love that idea.
You're thinking true polymorph.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That being said, you could polymorph Raven into a bigger, stronger beast.
My
That's-
thing with Raven being turned into a human is I get the feeling she wouldn't shut up.
That's called a reverse furry.
God damn it. Could that just be a fleshy?
Aren't we all fleshies?
Fleshy. That sounds like a racist term for a human. Like you pass by an orc, and he's like, ugh, fucking fleshy.
The machine.
Fleshies? Bleh.
Oh god, I am
prefer
surrounded
pink
by
skin.
I prefer meat bags, personally.
Alright, so it seems like your current strategy is to separate into groups. Yes?
Yes.
Yeet.
Okay. And above game, you guys, realistically, will have a week to strategize more on this if you want.
Oh, it's getting to be that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna actually get to
Yeah.
the dungeon crawl tonight, but we're gonna get you there, don't worry. So
Okay, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna continue strategizing unless you wanted to move us along.
Let's go ahead and move along, just because we're
Alright.
it's 10:45, and I do know Sarah will probably have to go here sometime soon. So
Fair enough.
you guys finish your preparations. We'll say you guys spend a bit longer sitting there strategizing, and that will be where the above game strategizing comes in. But you guys then head across the street, and you walk into the roast. Behind the counter is a stout dwarf man who goes, welcome. Name's Morin, and this here's the roast. What can I assist you with?
So, and we're there as a group. Like, we're all there together, right?
Yes.
Corbin's just gonna look at the and give a look like, should I say it?
By all
Say
means.
what?
Their catchphrase. Kind of.
Oh, that's a good point.
You're right.
Jericho, when you weren't here, they did learn of a very important phrase that the Hellfire Assembly uses.
Oh?
Yes.
I didn't get that one. I think I had to let
What's
my
the
dogs
phrase?
out.
It is. Hold on. It is Drave
I was
Nord
gonna-
Corterum.
I was gonna
Oh, that
say
one,
you
okay.
say it,
Oh.
I'm gonna mispronounce it.
Drave
Yeah.
Nord Corterum. If you scroll up a bit, you will find it. And it is
Oh, okay,
draconic
nice.
for long live the court.
Ah. So I would know that immediately then.
Yes, you would know that immediately, but because of you and Flit's translations, everybody knows what it means now.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you guys do?
If you want to take point on this, Corvin, by all means. I don't have a problem with that unless anyone else had something.
Because that is literally my plan.
I'm
to
good.
Get in.
Yeah, Let the bard do it.
Let the bard do
One
the
roll,
talking?
1 people.
Unheard of.
Like, just it's outstanding. I just thought they were sitting there to play music, and that's it.
Smile.
Anyway, so Corbin is going to kind of beckon the dwarven man a little closer. Drave nor quarterum.
He sort of leans back a little bit hearing that. He sort of looks at you all. I'll roll an insight check. Okay.
Can I roll deception?
Sure. I'll give you advantage as well because you know the code word.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
The fishing worked.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Corbin.
21.
Ah.
Admittedly, he did roll pretty high on his insight, but he sort of looks over you all and he goes, "Y'all don't seem familiar. Y'all new?"
Yes, we're from the Asterios branch. Coven.
Ah, new transfers must have been for that batch that Bison destroyed last week. But, you know, you're all good to go. Just head on down. Before you go down, who recommended you? Was it Mickey? I bet it was Mickey. Right? Mickey's always trying to get that meat discount.
You
Some
know
bitch
Mickey.
loves his
He's-
ham.
Oh, you know Mickey. He's just so fine.
Yes, he is.
Motherfucker.
Oh, Mickey.
Motherfucker.
Oh, Mickey.
Hey,
Well, yeah.
those are
Oh,
mine.
Mickey.
He sort of gestures
so
to a door to his right and goes, "Head right on down, go right down the stairs, and let me know if y'all need any more provisions down there. Oh, also, if you see Mickey, tell him he's got another discount coming his way."
Oh, we will definitely let him know.
Good. And he sort of goes back to what he's doing. You all head into the door on to his right, and there is a staircase. There, it's a small staircase. It goes up and it goes down. He told you to go down the staircase.
I was just about to say, he told us to go down.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't go down?
We're going down the fucking staircase.
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Mickey, we're going down swinging.
Alright. Then what's going to happen now is I'm going to need all of you to place your tokens over here at this little area. This little room I'm pinging. Place them wherever you want.
What you think?
This is where zooming in will be fine.
Oh wait. How do we put our tokens on the?
Just
board
click and
again?
drag your name over.
Oh. There we go.
You guys have the map. We will be using the map next week
Map up the map.
when you
up
guys
the map.
begin your dungeon crawl into the
Sorry,
belly.
it's not letting me drag my name onto the map.
Are you dragging your name or your picture?
I dragged my name. It didn't
There
work.
you go.
There you go. So-
Yeah.
As
Next
we
week, you guys
dive
will be
into the roast.
delving into the belly of the beast. Thank you all for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a
Yeah.
wonderful session.
Sorry, I was late.
You're good. Hey, at
You're
least you
fine.
showed up. Better
Yeah.
late than never, right?
Axe.
So, to intros or to outros. Sarah, I know you probably have to go very soon. Where can people find you?
They can find me at twitch.tv/wolfstalker16, where I'm starting up a Stardew Valley save with my brothers Toby and Scotty Wolf.
Hell yeah.
Neat.
Nice.
God, make sure to
I
zoom back
recommend
in when you
Sam
switch
and
screens.
Elliot as your partners in the game. They're cute as fuck.
I
I'm,
recommend Emily.
I reckon.
okay, I'm going after Abigail. Toby is after Haley. I have no idea why.
Of course,
And-
Emily.
Uh,
Of course he is.
Scotty is.
Marv.
Wait, why did I say I'm after Abigail? I meant I'm after Sebastian. Scotty's after Abigail.
Ah.
Sebastian's the poet, right?
he cute.
No,
No, that's
Sebastian-
Elliot.
Elliot. Okay.
So long, little
Sebastian's
Sebastian.
the D&D nerd.
Oh, that's awesome though.
Yeah.
I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
both
I refuse to take part of this conversation because nobody has mentioned the best wife in Stardew Valley, Leah.
I just said Leah.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
You never listen to me.
I think my brain just blocks you out, Punk.
Maru?
Fuck you.
Thank you, Schmuck.
No one likes Maru. Good joke.
But Abigail.
Look, man, I have a type.
I know. I'm just sucking her out. All right, is that all you got, Sarah?
For right now, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Who's next? D6. D6. I'm a roll who does outros today. Ravon, J Frost.
Like a D6.
J Frost.
What's that?
Where can people find you?
Find me at twitch.tv/JFrost747, where tomorrow I will be doing some more Blood Bowl, and we're actually getting close to reaching Blood Bowl in the campaign.
Hey, J Frost.
Yeah.
We have Shaw tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so scratch that, turning that to Wednesday. As you can see, my brain is completely fried.
My brain is
Yeah,
gone
so
now.
Wednesday will be Blood Bowl officially.
Woo!
Tuesday, you can find us here at twitch.tv/FartingTart with
Smiles.
The Curse of Strahd.
Nothing bad happens in Barovia.
Nothing
Like,
bad
never.
ever happens.
Nothing bad
Hey,
ever
I mean,
happens
we-
in Barovia.
Man.
Everything's fine. We're good with the guards. I mean, hell, we're bridging the gap within the political scene. We're coming together as a community.
By bringing in an inquisition, a one-man inquisition.
No
All
one
to
ever
kill
expects the
Strahd.
Inquisition.
No one ever expects the Holy Inquisition of Amulet. Get on the floor.
No!
It's actually 10 times worse.
Oh my
I'm so sorry.
Thanks,
Anyways.
I hate it.
Thanks,
So,
I hate it. So, with that, do you got anything else?
No, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Um,
All right, next. Who's next? Well, that's a 6. J Frost already went. Sarah already went. So Schmuck, where can people find you?
One world, one people.
God damn it.
Listen here, you.
No. No, but yeah, you can actually find me twitch.tv/thatoneschmuck01. The 01 is very important. I didn't stream today because I had a lot going on. But tomorrow though, we are going to be continuing Yakuza 5. Yay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's about it.
Hell yeah. All right, who's next? Let's see. We got 3 left. We're just going backwards apparently. Joe, where can people find you?
You can find me shilling my wife. Hey, you out there. Are you looking for a Mother's Day gift to just wow your mother? Well, do I have something for you? If you go ahead and follow this link, my wonderful wife, Tigiri, is selling custom-made wine bottles.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like wine. Wine
Yes.
good.
Do you like wine? I like wine. And
I like
you know
wine.
what I like more? A bottle that
I
just
enjoy the wine.
a bottle that I could use over and over again. That just I don't know where I'm going with this. But either way, please click that.
You can stare at it because it's pretty.
Yeah, reuse it for any kind of occasion. Just go ahead and follow that link. You're going to be supporting not only my family, but you're also going to be supporting this website.
You can use it over and over again by drinking.
Over and over again.
Ever and ever.
Please,
Responsibly.
please in moderation.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
But buy the bottles. They're awesome. And you can also get them engraved with other kinds of stuff. But, you know, Mother's Day is coming up.
Don't be like me and chug entire bottles at once.
I mean,
Don't
I
be like
used to.
me.
I used to.
I
But then they
failed
got expensive.
that.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yup.
Stares at
And that's why I
whiskey
quit.
bottle and fridge.
And that's
Shaking
why-
guys.
longingly at wine cabinet.
Like, that's the only excuse for me not to drink as much anymore is because it just got pricey.
It is pricey.
We all have our vices.
Arnold Palmer.
All right.
Mm.
All right. Is that all you got, Joe?
Twitch.tv/Zako Duo. Paradigm was on Sunday. Please go check out the VOD. It was an amazing show. Seriously,
Yeah.
when you're done with this, go watch it. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
That is twitch.tv/Zako Duo.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
Turk, can I mention one more thing quick?
Yes.
Also, over at Wolfstalker16, twitch.tv/Wolfstalker16, I am trying to reach affiliate, and I only need the follower count to do so right now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is go follow her, you damn degenerates.
Chill.
Chill. I was like
Chill.
chill.
Turk, if it's alright with you, I'd also like to show my sister, who is also only needing the follower count to reach affiliate.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah. What is your sister's thing?
Here, let me put it in.
Yeah, just put the spelling in the Discord and I can do it in the command.
We must show everyone.
I need to write a better ad for these bottles.
You good?
Oh my god.
Joe,
Eh.
Joe,
So,
I just realized
I don't have access to the
you're our
link.
Sam Regal.
Sorry, it didn't taste what I wanted it to.
just
good.
because I am a bard doesn't mean just because I am a bard doesn't mean that these hands aren't working hands.
You too pretty. You play the instruments all day.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. I actually use these hands for manual labor. They're rough.
Messing with you.
I know.
CG,
Hello.
where can people find you?
You can find me nowhere because I'm not much one for the social medias, but you can find me here tomorrow for the Curse of Strahd, where I will be DMing for several of the people in this call and in this game. So Tart and I have this thing we just seem to be doing unintentionally, where we just kind of like share themes, and it's completely unintentional. As currently in the land of Barovia, our intrepid explorers found a cult, and we also just found a cult.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. We're busting a cult tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, kind of are.
And you guys are busting a cult next week? Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
fuck.
sure that
Do one bust cool.
I'm sure that'll be the only highlight of that stream.
Smiles in not making it to the festival of the blazing sun. Smile.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? The episode title was the episode of the Blazing Sun last time.
Nervous smile.
In fact, it was for the VOD, but in the YouTube video, we had to change the name.
We did change the name.
Yeah, I figured.
We'll just make it part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I did come up with something different, so we're
yes,
good to go.
the title for tomorrow's episode is Coming of a New Dawn, which is ominous and mysterious, and I'm excited. And also
So
horrifying.
literally every Barovia title.
Smile.
Yeah,
Smilers.
that's it for me.
Hell
Other
yeah.
than me getting my shot later this week, so I might be wiped
Hell
out
yeah.
next Monday.
Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. Is it your first or second?
Numero dos.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Punk. My dear friend Punk, where can people find you?
Hi. You all can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at PunkYourDog. Last week we finished Amnesia Rebirth.
Yeah,
coming
we
up
did.
This week.
We killed a
Probably-
woman in her flesh tree to save a baby.
Yup.
Oh.
Those were
Well,
some words.
It kind of killed us and the baby, but it was better than
It's okay.
her hurting other people or the kid, dying a horrible death.
What?
Anyway, Look, Amnesia Rebirth was a good game.
It was a weird game.
I'm happy. I accidentally got the ending I got, and I'm happy I did because that is honestly the most like neutral of endings. But this week we'll probably be working more on Evil Within, heart monitor, and scary bit sounds. It's fun shit.
Hopefully I'll be there, Smile, provided I have the
Hopefully.
time. But yeah, that's Punk. Unless you got anything else, Punk.
Nope.
Alright, and of course you can find me here at twitch.tv/fartingtart, where tomorrow, again, is going to be the Curse Estrad. We're gonna fuck up a cult. It's gonna be a good time. And then the rest of this week, the plan is to continue Yakuza 5 until Friday when new Pokemon Snap comes out. In which case, I decided to play that. And having not played the original Pokemon Snap ever, it's going to be an interesting experience for me. I'm excited to throw apples at the heads of Pokemon to make them do things.
Yes.
But yes, we are going to now raid. Chat, it's Monday. You know what day it is. It's time for Trials of Eidos.
You know what that means.
You know what it is.
We're gonna raid.
Oh yes, the junk.
I fucking did it again. I do this every week. I shout them out before I raid them. But we're gonna go raid.
Providing a second link.
It's
Yeah.
okay. You're good.
Yeah,
You
we're gonna go raid
prepped
LeJake.
already.
We're gonna go
Yeah.
raid LeJake. Go send them some love. Let them know who sent you. It's currently Trials of Eidos. Last session, Sean Mafubud, a vampire, which was pretty cool. But go show them some love.
I'm still scratching my head on that one.
Go show them some love. Let them know who sent you. As always, remember, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, and most importantly, you matter. We love you all, and we'll be back next week. Bye-bye. I love you.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Don't die.